XXX Radio. Check us out on YouTube with all the fun and what we're playing with and all those shenanigans. Safe for YouTube. And now we're going to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, xtaxpros.com. Mike and his team, well versed, very knowledgeable on the money, the IRS laws, the tax laws, investments, payroll, accounting, all the good stuff. And even if you've already filed your tax returns, ask Mike and his team, and they can find more money even on past returns. I find that also. So, never hurts. Have them check out your taxes, your returns and W 2s, and see what extra money he can find you. xtaxpros.com. Check it out. Very knowledgeable. And then with all that money you've saved, you can purchase some Spunk Lube. Spunklube.com. Different varieties for your different needs. They're silicone, water-based, hybrid, and all natural. Just be sure to use the right variety for the right toy or body part that you're playing with, because you don't want to ruin your toys or cause an allergic reaction in your partner. That's no fun. And after that Spunk Lube, working up an appetite, check out Jessie Rae's Barbecue here in Las Vegas. Great food, great barbecue, mac and cheese, maniac fries, all that delicious stuff. You want to take that meat off that bone. It's all about the butt, isn't that their tagline? Jessie Rae's Barbecue. Come on down to Las Vegas and have a bite to eat. And then after Jessie Rae's Barbecue, if you have a craving for something sweet, check out Pink Box Donuts. There's 3 locations, open 24 hours in Vegas. So anytime you have a craving for something sweet and delightful, check out Pink Box Donuts. They're delicious treats and so good. Creamy filled cake or whatever your desire, they have your sweet confection. And then after that, of course, you have to burn them calories. So check out the Green Door LV in Las Vegas. It's a social club, swingers club. You can act out your fantasies, whatever they may be. Come talk to the staff at the Green Door. They can help you fulfill it, even just to get a little spice going on in your love life. Have fun. Check it out. The Green Door in Las Vegas. Plenty of playroom, 18,000 square feet, lots of varieties of couples rooms and all that good stuff. Sexy naughtiness going on. Check out thegreendorlv.com. And here with you, your lovely host, me, Julie Rocket. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. We had a delightful, very yummy feast at Friendsgiving with Rebecca Love and Jocelyn Stone. So a quick shout to them. Thank you for putting on such a wonderful feast. It was delicious and definitely wore my Thanksgiving stretchy pants because, that food was so yummy and delightful, and there was plenty to go around for everyone that's there. So even though we didn't cook Thanksgiving, we still got to bring home leftovers to munch on afterwards, after the food coma had worn off, and enacted again the food coma. So it was a great job. Thank you, Rebecca, and thank you, Jocelyn. It was delightful and delicious as always. And I hope everyone else had a great Friendsgiving or Thanksgiving, even if you weren't with family. Hopefully you're able to spend it with friends, maybe if not in person, online. Hopefully you had a great holiday, because now holiday season's off to a great start. Next favorite holiday's coming. It's Christmas. Some people don't enjoy it as much as I do, and that's okay. I make up for it in spirit what they lack. I make up for it tenfold. The glitter and decorations and Christmas movies and all that good stuff. So, in December, karaoke's coming up December 9th. It's Christmas theme, of course, so come have some fun. 9 p.m. at the Jackpot Bar and Grill, which is 4360 South Decatur Boulevard. Come have some fun, get on your Christmas spirit, sing a Christmas song, and it'll be lots of fun. And of course, Tuesdays at the Phoenix Bar and Lounge, and Yonka Vergon hosts her great Gamers Night, Trivia Night, and Underwear Night. She has great themes. Last Tuesday she had Pokemon and Black Mirror. So she did a great job as always, hosting Las Vegas Gamers and Trivia Night and Underwear Night. Because at the Phoenix, women and men get to participate in Underwear Night.
It wasn't Pokemon.
I thought you said Pokemon.
Power Rangers.
Oh, Power Rangers. Whoops. Start with a P-O. They're bright and colorful and starts with a P-O. So, sorry. Power Rangers. I never watched Power Rangers, so I'm not as enthusiastic about that. Pokemon are cute. Power Rangers are...
Pokemon was like 2-3 weeks ago.
I
'cause
know.
You were a Pokeball.
I was a Pokeball. I blur things all together. If it wasn't happening yesterday, or even if it happened yesterday, I can blur all things back in my timeline. So Power Rangers was the last Tuesday's theme. Very cool. Again, very colorful. Power Rangers.
Her Ashley O was spot on.
Yeah, and that was for Black Mirror.
Yeah.
That's always cool. But Inyaka always puts on a great show, great cosplay costume, always on point. So even if you don't drink or, go to a bar just to check out the drag show, that right there in itself is worth the...
If you don't go to a bar, then how are you going to go to a bar?
Well, go to a bar if you don't drink. That's what I'm meaning.
I don't drink. I go to a bar.
I know. It's still go to the bar. They have great food. You can ask for a soda or water and still enjoy the drag shows.
Yeah.
And then the money you save by not drinking, you can tip the drag queens. Because
Tip a
that's like
bitch.
the second rule of drag, tip a bitch. Because drag ain't cheap. And it costs a
know.
lot of money to look that
It
fabulous.
costs a lot of money to look like that.
Wait, what are you saying? Are you pointing to me in general? Or are you just gesturing in theory and figuratively to all drag
Which
queens?
doesn't get me killed.
I don't care. Being considered as fabulous as a drag queen, I'll take it as a compliment. So sure. But yes, Tuesday nights, the game starts at...
Trivia night starts at 6:30.
6:30.
And
Trivia night
goes
starts
till
at
about
6:30.
7:30.
Yeah.
And then she finishes up a trivia night, and then around 8 o'clock, depending on the costume.
Yeah, kind of
8,
blends it
8:15,
in.
That's when the drag show starts, but that's also when you have the Las Vegas Gamers, GAYMERS.
MERS. Playing video games, they play a variety of different games every Tuesday.
Yeah, last week it went along with the Power Ranger theme because they just released a new Power Ranger game.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't play those Power Ranger games. But, hey, I'm sure they're fun.
I want Pokemon Sword and Shield now. Thank you.
Yes, I thought that was on your Christmas list. You better be nice to Santa. Better be a good boy. Stay on that nice list.
Not shoot his reindeer.
Yeah, not shoot his reindeer. You know how to dash kids and, kids at heart dash their dreams by shooting Santa's reindeer. Please don't.
At least I confirmed that Santa exists.
Santa does exist because you did shoot his reindeer. That's what you said.
Right.
And apparently that venison was good. Is venison deer meat? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, apparently that venison was
I
good.
didn't realize the kid was asking.
I know. The kid was asking around, do you believe in Santa? Do you believe in Santa? Because the little person did not believe in Santa, apparently, and we were trying to convince her. We were trying to convince her otherwise, because I believe in Santa, and I can be naughty, but get right back on that nice list. Wink, wink.
No, she got through the whole room, but then
Yeah, and then you're like, blah, Santa's real because I shot his reindeer. Didn't miss a beat playing with your video game or whatever.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, so it's all good. And we have our special guest just now walking in. Welcome. They're going to give us a second to get settled. But in the meantime, if you haven't hit up one of our local Thrive shops in Las Vegas, feel free to do so. They have great specials going on, and I can attest they do work, and they're quite enjoyable. I do like the gummies sometimes, especially when I have some back pain or my endo. It helps and just alleviates, it makes you feel good. Or if you take it for, other purposes, feel free to have fun. It's great all around. Just do it safely and, do it wisely. It's great fun. They have great specials Fridays and Saturdays, so hit up your local Thrive shop. We go to Thrive. It's a great job. And check out the gummies, watermelon lemonade, pina colada, and berry punch are the gummies I'm going to try soon. Yes, because... Yes, already. Come on down. We have our special guest.
Hello.
Yay, welcome.
So good to see you.
That's so good to see you.
Mwah.
Love your hair color.
Thank
It's
you.
lovely. Almost got the same theme.
Yes.
Black and gray.
Right.
Hello. Okay, so for our listeners, introduce yourselves, and then we can say hi to the camera also. It's all good.
Well, my name is Sammy Shane. I have been a webcam model for the past 5 years, and just recently, about a year ago, moved to Vegas and was lucky enough to meet this woman.
I know, Vegas is always so much fun. And who are you?
And I'm Patrick Shane, the trophy husband.
Nice. I like how he knows to add that trophy husband. Good job. Well taught. Bravo. Love it. So now that you've been in Vegas for a year, what do you like? What are you still looking to do or visit or try? It can be anything, adult related or not adult related, anything.
So, probably the worst thing about me is, naturally, as most cam girls are, I'm a cave dweller, so I just live in my apartment. Almost never leave. I moved here for the opportunity to be out in the sun and the palm trees and swimming every
Clearly
day.
you've gotten a lot of sun.
Yeah.
Just like I don't get a lot of sun either. It's all good.
But what I love the most about Vegas, I think, is that everybody here is slightly nefarious, just like me.
Yes. Just a little touch of evil to make it more interesting and fun.
Yeah.
It is. Just a little touch.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Like 33%.
Exactly.
Yeah, 33%. So 660, not 666.
Right.
Or whatever 33% of that would be. I don't do math clearly.
We don't get paid for that.
I know. I get paid for other things, looking pretty. I have a calculator, or someone else does the hard math. What? Oh, Mike and X Tech Pros. That's who does the hard math.
Right.
I don't.
Right.
So my recommendation for those who come to Vegas, depending on what you like, would be like visit the Haunted Museum.
No, I haven't been there yet.
Okay, so do you like haunted stuff, or are you freaky out, or are you kind of?
Definitely Patrick is more into that.
Okay, so it'd be fun. I mean, even if you're not, as long as you're not like phobia about ghosts or paranormal, like clearly cannot handle it.
Right.
It's a fun place. It has a lot of historical aspects to it also, as with like the paranormal and the superstition of different objects that he has. We've gone there twice. It's very fun going with a different group of people also. But I would recommend it, just to say, hey, I've been there. And if you watch the Zach Baggins Ghost Adventures, he's the one who created that and built the mansion and put all the stuff in there, whatever.
Do they jump out at you?
They could, possibly. Not to give away too many spoilers, but I've been known to scream or run very fast ahead of my party to avoid that. To avoid something.
Zach also said that if we contact him like a week or 2 weeks in advance.
With a group?
Yeah, and tell him we have a group of 8 to 10 people.
Yeah.
We'll get a discount as well.
Oh, cool. So,
Oh,
yeah.
all right. Maybe a GoPro adventure.
That would be fun. Oh, yes.
No, he won't allow.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
But outside he loves a little bit, like before you enter it in.
Before you enter and in the lobby where you pick up your tickets,
Yeah.
you can take photos. But once that happens, you pass through the doors.
Yeah, no photography, nothing.
No photography.
Right.
It'll be seared in your memory anyway, so you're like, I don't need pictures. I remember exactly what scared the shit out of me.
This is the only part of my life where they turn off the cameras before entry.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
So what do you do exactly if we weren't able to figure that out?
I eat a lot
Besides
of
being
food.
a trophy husband.
I eat a lot of food, I lift weights, and then I'm a student of human nature.
Nice.
Like I do a lot of sociology. Like, for example, since I've moved to Las Vegas, I've noticed that 100% of people you meet on the street, if you go up to them and say, I have never fucked a walrus, they automatically think you fucked a walrus. Can't explain it. Can't explain it. Because you're being honest. Like,
Yeah, I
fucked
could
a
say I've
walrus.
never fucked a walrus.
and yet, every one of them thinks I have.
Now, do they think it's like someone in a costume?
I don't know. I think you might have.
Yeah, you see? It happened every time. Every time.
So they're thinking not the animal, but a human who sort of looks like that animal. Maybe that's what they're thinking.
Could be.
Could be.
You know?
I guess they're taking license with what you mean by walrus.
No.
Is that the noise
When
that
you
walrus
start doing
makes?
that, I feel a little amorous. But
Oh,
No.
he knows the secret mating call of walrus.
I studied Dory.
She speaks whale.
Hey, no,
Whale and walrus are different marine animals.
We watched Finding Dory, and she spoke to not just whales. She
did
spoke
speak to everybody.
sharks. She spoke to
Beluga
everybody.
whale,
Yeah.
the great. I forgot the name of that shark with the spots on it.
To
Darn
whale
it.
shark.
Oh, a whale shark. Yeah, and she
Right.
speaks to whales and whale sharks. I like that movie. It was cute. I see a
There's
little
some
bit
ver-
myself in
there's
Dory.
some there's some sexual undertones in that movie.
What?
Next time we watch it, I will point every fucking.
Oh my
level.
God! Now you're gonna corrupt a child's
You're
movie.
gonna ruin it.
No. I do see a little bit of myself in
How
Dory.
the,
I forget a
How
lot
the
of
Grinch
things.
Stole Christmas. The
And then
Jim
remember
Carrey
them.
one.
Yes.
At one point in the movie. and
Now everyone will
if-
have to rewatch it. And it's
if-
Christmas season, so.
If people get upset about spoilers, it's an old movie.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
Spoiler
up.
alerts are over. Yeah. It's been out
But at one
several
point,
years.
the basket with Baby Grinch is caught in the tree, and he's looking through the window.
Yeah, of all like
Of
the
all the
Who's.
Who's dancing
Who's.
around and doing like a conga line, going past a bowl and putting their keys. in the
Dropping their
bowl.
keys in the bowl.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but you know.
I know what those key parties.
Only because I told you.
Yes, you did tell
In the
me.
60s and 70s, it was popular. The swinging lifestyle. They called them key parties, where
Yeah.
you throw the keys
Put your
in,
keys in,
and
mix
you
it
pick
up.
out-
Voila!
and
Whose
whoever you
key
pick
did I
out, that's who you get.
get? Dun, 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 dun.
So that
No
was-
wonder that little conga line going, doo, and then go around and pick another key.
That was in How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
I know. When we
Yeah.
saw that, we're like, oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah. I noticed it too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Now you have to
Now
go
we
after
know what
her.
kind of guy.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, who put that in there? They were sneaky. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. So, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes movies already have those little scenes in there that,
well,
you know,
Dis-
if you're not quick on it to
Disney's
pick it up.
famous for taking movies or taking literature. I would say, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I don't know how that's a kid's
That's
movie.
not a kid's. That's not a kid's
No.
book.
They've had to,
No.
And-
clean it up a lot, but yeah.
Our
Still.
kids were like 5 or 6 years old, and they watched it, and you could see in their eyes
horror?
when
Yeah, like,
that,
what?
that cardinal dude was.
Yeah.
Singing, he was singing about rape. And
Yeah.
all that.
They were
I
like,
was like,
yeah.
wow.
I don't think we need to rewatch this again anytime soon. No.
And they made a part 2 of that shit.
Yeah, that did not go over well.
Well, you know, Mickey likes to, poke holes in Swiss cheese with his dick.
Poke holes in the Swiss cheese.
Wow.
Whoever did that did a really good job of
Yeah.
making that spoiler.
Uh-oh.
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 Can you
Talking
hear me
about
now?
like Disney.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Some weird static going on.
And instantly offline.
No,
Technical difficulties, it's all good. That's what happens in live TV.
That actually did happen. We were talking about. It was when I made the remark about Trump.
when the
and
thing all cut out, the power
Trump,
cut out.
Pelosi, Schumer, and all of them. I'm like, you know
Fucking
what?
each other for a video and selling it
I
online.
want to see.
I know.
I want to see Trump and Schumer 69, and I want to see Pelosi come in with a strap on. They can start fucking each other instead of fucking us. Put it on fucking, the tubes, and make some money for it.
Yep. And then right about
And
then,
about
the
that
power
time,
cut out.
the power
Yeah, like
cut out.
power outage.
People thought somebody had
What?
swatted me.
That's so funny.
I
You
know.
know,
Luckily, it was just
say what you
funny.
will about Donald Trump, but I have not been mauled by a bear since he was elected president. Not even close. Not a single time have I been mauled by a bear.
Have
since
you
Donald
covered
Trump's
yourself
been
in
office.
honey?
I've spent most of my time with walruses, but
Well, see,
The
you
point
know,
is-
tomato, potato, apples and oranges.
You cover yourself in spunk lube and you're safe.
You'll slip right out of that grasp. Polar bear, regular bear, black bear, walrus. Yeah, you'll slip right out.
so I'm a little late with this one. But a buddy of mine told me to make sure to talk about politics at Thanksgiving dinner, so you don't have to buy. So you don't have to buy as many Christmas presents.
Or do any dishes.
You can just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to leave. You
Bye.
get to go home early.
Peace.
Yep. Ate your fill and get your way out of the dishes.
There was an
That's
article
one way.
talking about Thanksgiving about this year. It was going to be more pass the weed, not pass the mashed potatoes.
Seriously.
Yeah, I can
Our
see that.
Thanksgiving was very much like that. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. See, everyone's in a good mood. Talk about whatever, because
Mario
chill.
Z-
I don't care.
Mario Z brought those cookies.
Oh, those were delicious cookies.
Oh, nice.
They
They were
were
snickerdoodles.
special snickerdoodles. If you catch my drift.
That's
They were
a
delicious.
good guess.
Nice.
Yes, he was a
Good
very
guess.
good guest, and he
Yes.
knew because he had to go to another Friendsgiving, so he knew leave a little, sugar cookies, and then go on to the next Friendsgiving.
Smart.
So
Very
I made sure I asked Play, like, can I have another one, please? He so graciously gave me another one. So. It was quite delicious also, right afterwards. My food coma, all happy.
I loved it because
Yes.
I would say I love it because it keeps her quiet.
Nah,
But-
nah.
Oh no.
Nothing
In the middle
keeps
of her
me
sleep,
quiet.
she's like, we'll lay on the couch. We have one of these L-shaped couches, and we lay head to head.
Sometimes I don't want to make it to the bedroom. The couch is really comfy.
We have the same thing. We have an L-shaped couch. We pass out on the L-shaped couch.
You know?
Oh
But
my God.
See,
I-
I knew we weren't the only ones.
she wanted extra pillows, so I went to the bedroom, brought the extra pillows. I laid them out, and then all of a sudden, she's beating the snot out of me.
I'm like
I'm
raising
like,
my hands.
What?
patting
What the
them.
hell? And she's like, I'm beating the fabric for the flowers.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
And then
I rarely do when I'm asleep, but it's pretty interesting.
as she completed that task, I had a burrito because I was sitting there watching Loaded Weapon because I couldn't sleep. I'm like, okay, my burrito's too hot. I split it open so it cool.
Let it cool
And all of
off.
a sudden, she's like, whoosh, takes her hand and just knocks everything off the table.
Everything apparently.
Wow.
I'm like,
I know. I'm surprised I didn't get just backhanded just out automatically. What the fuck?
our dog comes
That's my
over
burrito.
and it's like, puts his nose down. It's a spicy burrito, but it was
And
also
it was still heat hot. Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
He burned his little nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was not.
So nobody got the burrito that night. Sorry.
We smoked a big joint and just listened to a lot of R. Kelly.
Eh?
Some Michael Jackson, a lot of R. Kelly.
That sounds kind of rapey to me.
What do you mean? R. Kelly's a musical genius. What do you think?
No judgment, no judgment.
He's gonna have a new instrument soon.
Oh,
He's gonna have a new
no.
instrument soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's gonna put his two lips on an organ.
Hey.
Man.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I have a
wild.
feeling
I think we do know. I think it's all kind of out there at this
Yeah.
point.
I think, yeah.
his records are gonna start. And they still are.
He's going to have the biggest
Yeah.
commissary account. on
Oh
his
my
cell phone.
gosh, yeah, he is. I don't need to ask for nothing because I got it all taken care
What do you
of.
think he's gonna pay?
Hey.
What do you think he's gonna pay with to keep his ass tight?
Oh.
Hey,
Well, you know.
no judgment.
Maybe he's into it. He's clearly very open-minded, so, you know.
Yeah, so,
Maybe
hey,
he can adapt some new habits.
yeah, explore.
I know. We're gonna send him Spunk Lube.
Here you go. Thought you might need some of this. And we'll send him a few varieties just so you can, take a
Every
pic.
prison documentary show I ever watched, that all they do is sit around and badly rap. So I feel like if he does end up in
That's so
jail,
true.
he's gonna be
That's so
fine.
true.
Like,
No,
he'll
but
be
that's
fine.
You'll blend right in. Yeah, clearly.
I feel
You're
like
at the skill level.
I feel like all the bad rappers are white people, though. So then what's he gonna
That's
do?
true. But they have the
try.
one black friend
Oh,
that
God.
like does the beat for them and
Oh,
makes it
man.
acceptable.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Every
So it's
documentary.
acceptable now because you have that one friend.
He'll be that one friend.
Yeah, there you go. Now it's okay. It's all good,
the,
bro.
The only white rappers
Yeah.
that I know of that I would say are Diane Antwoord.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're from South Africa. They're part of the
They're
Zef
so
movement.
completely,
and it's completely different from what
weird
we
and off their on their
produce.
own little.
Wait, the what
Thing.
movement?
The Zef movement.
So that's what they call it.
Yeah.
That whole thing he does.
Yeah, that's an actual culture.
She won't let me get a grill. She'll let me have tattoos, so I can't get a grill. I don't know why. I asked for one
He
for
wants a girl
Christmas.
and cowboy boots.
Well, yeah. You gotta complete the look.
Okay, what kind of cowboy boots?
Awesome ones.
Like the really
Awesome
long pointed
ones.
ones?
Yep.
I'm sure.
Of course.
like-
I feel
Go
like
big
I
or.
have to make him stop somewhere.
That's true. I do. Because a trophy husband has to meet a level of standard.
Right.
You know.
Yes.
So sorry. Sorry, I
What
can't.
does
I
that make
support
me?
her.
I only get paid $15 a month.
I'm already not fucking walruses. I'm already, you know, I have all these impossible standards that I have to live up to, and then on top of that, I can't have a grill to go with my cowboy boots. What is this?
You know.
What is, I thought Nevada
Come up
was
with-
open-minded. I can't even listen to R. Kelly without people looking at me funny.
Judging.
Like, what is wrong with you people?
I know.
No. You haven't had anything until you're driving down the street, and because our daughter, after we get done with chemo treatments and stuff like that, we would drive home and we would listen to the producers.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Musicals.
Musical.
But
And-
the one that happened to me on playing then was the producers.
Yeah.
Which is
and
great.
so we're at a light, and I have a motor officer sitting right next to me, and we're belting out, "Keep it gay."
Windows will roll down.
Windows roll down, and also I'm like,
That's quite a catchy song too. So
all of a sudden,
no.
I look over and I'm like, this cop is just like, his head is almost sideways.
Like, what the fuck are you singing out loud?
I think you wanted to
Yes.
get in that car.
Maybe join with you. You know.
Yeah, but then, you know, I've done that where, you know, we're singing, you know, Springtime for Hitler. Oh my God, people give you the look of.
I bet.
You know, I gotta
Yeah.
say that guy's
Whoops.
really making a comeback these days. He is on fucking trend.
But he's
He
he's
is.
orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's orange. He's bloated a little.
Yeah.
Little. Yeah.
The
That's
weird
what
hair moved up.
Yeah, so you know
I
what?
know.
On that note, this is coming from a guy that clearly didn't get ready to be on a TV camera right now.
It's all good.
But man, at least the original fascists were well dressed.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. And
yeah.
economically
They had
so.
that. They had that.
These
yes.
guys are spending $5,000 a suit for these big dumpy suits. I'm like, what are you doing, you tasteless fool?
Yeah.
You know, the great big gold Rolex and all this shit.
Clearly
It's
no
like,
taste.
come on now.
I know.
Come
Like,
on.
Come on. You can
Yeah.
do better.
Yeah.
They just
You can do
They
better.
just want to flash the money.
Yeah.
But that's not even.
But it's not.
tasteful.
Yeah.
It's
It's the worst case of
Yeah.
okay boomer you could ever see in your fucking life. It's like you're
I was actually watching that
Yeah.
when it was going on. I was like,
Oh yeah.
I'm hitting the remote like I can rewind the shit.
Nah.
I had to wait. I only had to wait about an hour before that shit was all over the place.
Right.
Yep.
I was like, wow, she just schooled him.
Yeah.
But then, yeah,
It's crazy.
it's all kind of sad.
yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is
It
very
is.
sad.
Yeah.
And what I'm most sad about is my money's paying him. That's really the saddest part. How the hell are we all pitching in for this shit? You know, like, come
I
on.
want my money back.
I know.
Seriously.
Forcefully.
Seriously.
Please, please.
That's probably the thing
Yeah.
I like the most about Nevada is it still has that sort of like old west, like you have your grits and your wits and you go out and get it done without
I like
being,
it. Your grits and your wits.
yeah, you know what I mean?
It,
Without-
works,
Yeah.
it works great unless you try to travel into Canada.
Around. Yeah.
Because Canada.
They will look at your ID and they see if you're
they
from
see that
Nevada.
you're from Nevada, they're pulling you over and they're going to search your vehicle and you from head to toe. top to bottom.
So don't travel to Canada
Because
anytime soon,
According
unless
to
you're prepared for.
Canadians, it's common knowledge that Nevadans are all armed to the fucking teeth.
Yeah, that's a stereotype.
that
for
Oh,
us
they got me
Nevadans.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm armed with my wit and my banter.
Yes.
I would come over from New York and they'd say, with a New York ID, and they'd say, well, do you have any guns in the car? As if just being American, like I might track one in on my shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shake off your foot like
and
toilet
then-
paper.
and then
How'd
I'd
they get
say-
stuck there?
I'd
Oh,
say,
it's
well,
not mine.
yeah.
Just ran over it. Yeah, I'm
And
sorry.
It's like, no,
I keep
sir.
mine duct taped between the shoulder blades.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially this time of year. I'm a real
Exactly.
diehard fan.
Die hard.
And then the
Yeah.
guy says, are you sure?
Right.
Like,
Sure.
you know,
Well, in Detroit, they were even worse. They're like, well, just double check your trunk.
Yeah.
Because, if you do have them in there, it's not a big deal here,
Yeah.
but it's going to be real problems for you.
Yeah. Double check just in case it slipped your
Here in
mind.
Nevada, you can park your vehicle in a McDonald's parking lot.
Yes.
Open your trunk and sell guns right out of it.
Yeah.
What?
We've had real true to God testimony that someone witnessed it.
Somebody actually texted me, was like,
Is this against the law? Is this okay to
illegal?"
happen?
I was like, actually,
'Cause they were
no.
just eating their
It's a private
hamburger.
sale.
Yep.
And there's
Fucking
no.
awesome. I'm going to McDonald's tomorrow. I'm going to get a
I
fucking...
love bringing Canadians to pawn shops, you know, because they're like, this is a weapons section of the pawn shop.
Oh,
They sell it to people here at the pawn shop.
We took one to a gun store and rented an Uzi. He was so happy. So good.
We do lots of fun things in Nevada.
See what you do
Yes.
is you have the Canadians come over and you take them to the gun store.
Hey, come on over, eh?
Tropicana,
Yeah.
And you say, okay, you want to shoot the wall, and they'll be like, why would I want to shoot the wall? Just say shoot the wall, because then they give them literally they get to shoot like one magazine from every.
Oh,
weapon
yeah.
on the wall.
There you go.
They have a ladies' night too.
Ooh, ladies' night. I want to shoot the wall.
GoPro, maybe.
Now that you can do.
That would be fun. That would be awesome.
All right. We have ourselves a plan finally.
Yes. Fun things to do in Las Vegas.
Chicks with guns.
There you go.
You
There
know.
you go.
You had me at guns.
Yeah,
cowboy
I think
boots.
So.
Maybe a
Outdoor
grill.
activity.
Yes. Fun times to be had.
Girls, guns, and grills.
The reality of this girl with a gun is like,
Oh, you got those grills in.
Speaking of which, girls, was it Girls, Guns, and Blood?
Yes, Girls, Guns, and Blood.
ooh.
I've watched that shit like
That fun movie with
I've
Rebecca
watched it
Love.
like probably 20 times.
I just like the sound effects they added to that.
Rebecca Love
Yeah.
is in that movie.
Oh.
It's definitely a B.
Can't be B.
B.
Yeah.
That's my favorite kind.
No, yes, it is awesome, and she
But-
looks hot and sexy. Oh my gosh!
When
yeah, she
she's
looks
walking down
amazing.
that hall,
Yeah.
I pause and hit slow mo.
Yep,
Yes.
down the hallway, looking
Yes.
all deadly and lethal and sexy. Yeah.
I keep it on my tablet too. That way,
Of course you do.
periodically. Well, yeah, it's
But
Rebecca
the sound
Love. I
effects
can't help
are
it.
hilarious. It's like from the old show, those Bionic Man.
Yes.
I like how he like moves through.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hilarious. So they use that sound effect when they roll down the hill or throwing a punch in slow mo. It's so funny.
Perfect.
So yeah, it's a great movie to watch.
I gotta check it
for
out.
some good blood, horror. Yeah, it's
We
funny.
will rebuild him.
Yeah.
Robo
Yes.
twat.
Now, do you have, since it is the holiday season starting, do you have favorite movies you watch for holiday or ones you never want to see again or anything like that?
We have a tradition.
Oh, yes.
I
we have
have to let my
traditions.
husband speak about it because it was originally his.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we watch Bad Santa every year.
Yes! Bad Santa. That's an awesome one.
It was a Christmas story until Bad Santa came out. Then it turned into Bad Santa. And I'm really happy to report that Bad Santa 2 held up to the legacy. Just like the Ignition remix held up to the original Ignition, Bad Santa 2, every bit as good as the original Bad Santa. So now we
Awesome.
watch both movies.
Yeah, so now our
Awesome.
tradition has doubled. right?
Doubled. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. When
Awesome.
I first met him, he hated Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm familiar with
like
that.
6 years of just slowly
Working on it,
picking away at him.
slowly.
You know
Yes.
what I
I'm
mean?
still in that camp.
I'm still
You
working on
know,
chipping away. to have him
Everything's
to come over.
closed. Shit's expensive. All these people with happy families. You know that scene in As Good as It Gets where everybody's bitching about how bad it is, and they're saying, "Oh, everybody has these problems," and he says, "No, they don't. Some people have good times and noodle salad." I was the other people in the car.
Yeah.
Therefore, I hated Christmas.
Yeah.
Right.
You did hate Christmas.
No,
Now you're coming over. No, he's
hated.
he's coming.
Is that a huge downer? Did I just like drop a blanket?
No.
Because we could throw on some Michael Jackson if you want. Kind of like
No, there's always a love Christmas camp and there's a bah humbug.
Right.
So I just wanted to feel out. He's a bah humbug camp. I'm like Buddy
Right.
the Elf.
Oh, there you go.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like a
Yeah.
kink
Fun
with you
Christmas.
guys?
Yes, I'm pretty buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Buddy the
like
Elf.
fully decorated. House is completely done.
Yes,
like 8-foot
that's what I'm
Christmas
talking
tree
about.
Completed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lights.
I might get into
Yeah.
Christmas if I got to dress
Decorations.
as Krampus.
I'll
To
let
do
you
it.
dress as Krampus. That's
Get
holiday
him a
themed.
costume.
I know. It would
Sounds
totally.
like a plan.
You should do
Totally.
that for like a latex situation.
Ooh.
You should just make it like
You
a
suffocate and fall over.
Yeah.
do a little
Ooh.
Krampus fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Hey, you know, I
have
love
I have a
cosplay and
soft
costumes,
spot
so
for
I will do
Krampus
that.
Because
I
as
will
a,
do
as
you.
A, as a child, I grew up.
I mean,
I grew up
I'm
in East
easily
Germany,
amused.
and I grew up with my grandmother. So
Krampus. The
the one-
tales were real.
We used to send out holiday cards that had, if it was to somebody that she was upset with, it would have Krampus on it.
Was there a curse that came with it too? Did it come with a
She's
curse?
awesome.
She was evil. My grandmother was evil. I came in because the girl.
Krampus cards for that one.
She's
2 stories up. I used to go upstairs and play with this girl, and I went up after breakfast. She wasn't there. The door was wide open. Everything was just trashed, and I come down, and my grandmother's one of those you speak when spoken to.
Right.
So when
Children
I came
are not
running
heard.
in,
that's like me right
I
now.
freaked out because the only kid that was in the building with us is missing.
Right.
And my grandmother, because I was talking, said, Krampus took them. And they come for you.
I
Krampus
love
come
it.
for you.
I love it.
And yeah, I didn't talk for several days after that.
Wow.
You're like, oh shit.
Grandma's
my
like
mouth
the
shut.
commissar, man.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Hey,
Best
I'm all for
grandma.
bringing back Krampus cards because that'd be fun to send to certain
Pickles?
people. Did you say
I
pickles?
feel like
Did you
Yeah,
say pickles?
Pickles?
What was the legend of
Christmas
pickle?
pickles?
Christmas pickle.
I know, I forgot.
What?
Christmas pickle. I read it, I heard of it. It was something.
I didn't. I
Like
never.
you hide a
underst-
pickle on the tree.
Yeah.
and, like, something brings good
from
luck or
Germany, And I
something.
still don't fucking understand that.
I
stupid
forgot.
shit.
That's like
Well,
a
no
legend.
wonder you hate Christmas.
I know. Pickles and Krampus?
God.
Of course. Everybody would hate Christmas with Krampus and pickles.
You know what? If you combine
What happened to
You need some
eggnog?
regression
if you
therapy.
combine Krampus, latex, and authoritarianism, that would be the most German Christmas you could have. I think you should do it.
And no joy at all
I think you
whatsoever.
should do it.
That will crush that Christmas spirit
I think
down.
your grandma would smile down on you.
No, she'd smile up.
Up, yeah.
Because I'm done. That woman.
She's like, that brimstone
Not a
smell.
chance, huh?
Reaching
Not a
up.
chance.
She's got free room and board downstairs. Love her to death. I mean,
Well, sure.
she can't. You know,
Fear, love, similar. Similar in the brain
she's the
width.
one that took care of me. You know. And
Yeah,
then,
that's true.
and then of course when I came to the U.S., I was like 6.5, 7 years old. Worst thing that could have ever fucking happened, because I lived in East Germany before the wall came down. So I'm living in a very gray world.
Coming to America.
He got high. He got
I moved to America,
Huzzah!
and I'm like,
candy.
I can
candy.
do whatever the fuck I want.
Yep.
And I took that too literally.
Right. Yeah.
But
Giving the cops the
everything.
finger.
Yeah.
As I'm learning to drive in a stolen car.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he literally
Yeah.
took free reign
Oh,
Yeah.
you know.
I can do anything I want.
compared to East Germany. Yeah.
I do what I want.
Yeah,
Oh my
it
God.
didn't really work out that well.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But-
Well, there were consequences, but you did try. You certainly found that boundary.
Man,
Right.
can
Push
you
that envelope.
can you get me a deal on those snappy boots they've got over there? Because that's
Actually, I probably can because I know Hans, who owns the Black Room.
my man.
Hey,
There you go.
Almost everything in his shop is from Germany.
Han sounds like he can hook up that latex Krampus outfit.
Oh,
I'm sure he could.
I first met him at AVN in the vendor area where they have all the whips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And when I was walking by, he sees my name tag and it says Krieg, and he's like, "You know what that means?" I was like, "Yeah, war." and then all of a sudden I look up and I'm like, I did.
Ah!
Do a double take.
See,
Well,
Germans.
it wasn't just a double take. It was like, I mean, he noticed the fear in my face because it was an East German police officer's uniform.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember talking about that.
Didn't have good memories of those.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Strike fear into the
and
hearts of everyone.
we started talking, and yeah, he owns the Black Room, which is over off Sahara near Maryland Parkway.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's
BDSM
and fetish stuff, latex wear. I mean,
Cool.
furniture, all kinds of stuff. But
Yeah, lots of
Nice.
cool stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
if you're looking for that kind of stuff,
Let's
that's-
broadcast from there next time. Let's hang out with Han. He's got to be a personality. Get him in here. Where is Hans?
Yes.
Hans is a
Solid.
very
Hans.
unique individual.
Welcome.
Yeah, we need him in here in that uniform.
Yeah. Talk about it whatever you want.
No, he's the one that one transgender girl. She had the vacuum bed,
Oh yeah.
and that's where she got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because everyone's like, "Oh, I want to do that,"
Man.
and we're like, if you
How
don't know
much
what
those
you're
run?
doing,
A vacuum bed where you're
it
just
really-
laying in there. And
that really
suck
depends
up
on where you
all-
get it and the quality.
Right.
I think the one that she got was like 2,200, 2,300.
Yeah, they're expensive.
So,
Yeah.
so if you had to bet money, do you think Hans has peed on somebody?
Oh,
I need to take a bet on that.
my
That's
bet is
easily, yeah.
he's probably done the Dookie challenge.
He's
Oh,
peeing on
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
right
that's
now.
He's German. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That right there. Yeah.
Scheiße.
No.
I speak
I just
from experience.
butchered that, didn't I?
Germans are
I'm no
very arrogant,
Yeah.
but very kinky.
Unlike
Yeah.
Americans.
Oh,
I know.
matter of fact,
Americans, open up.
we were
Talk
ju-
about this stuff.
we were just talking about that
Yes.
because we were talking with Sage about they're starting a doll brothel.
Oh yeah, the doll, like
Okay.
living doll.
Right.
It's,
it's
for more information.
Nice.
Go to the website. Was it lvsexdollsexperience.com?
Here in Vegas, it's happening.
Yeah, they're starting in.
Wow.
My
so
thing
it's
is
like
now
dolls.
in Japan it's extremely popular.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
I know because
They have an entire hotel in Tokyo that it's like 6 stories that all the rooms are themed and have different types of dolls. It looks like a fucking menu. You just order what you want. It's like Build-A-Bear for sex.
Right.
Build a doll.
In
This gets
Kinky
better
pleasure.
and better. Just keep
I
going.
know.
Germany has
I don't see
the
a bad
largest
side.
doll brothel in the world.
Okay.
Ooh.
But in Europe and in Japan, places like that, sex is looked at differently
Right.
than here.
Oh,
In Germany,
yeah.
on the
Completely
on the
different.
second floor, there's several rooms on that floor where the dolls are actually used to train men, women, and couples in the art of intimacy. So they have a sex coach that is with them, teaching them, different, erogenous zones, or with guys
So it's
that
kinda like
are
therapy,
virgins.
or
They
like
can go
learn
there
how
and
to
get
overcome
over
your
the
anxiety.
awkwardness.
Yeah, I love that.
So here, I'm not sure how well it's going to translate
Right.
because, hello,
We hope it does, but
U.S.
You know, they,
was created by a bunch of prudes.
yeah. And
Yeah.
they're
I'm
still
gonna
working on
fondle
getting
this.
them.
But
Feel
anyway,
free, fondle them on
in
camera.
Colombia, I'm going to gesture with it too. In Colombia, they have something
Ooh.
similar. There's a Vice special. They go out and fuck a donkey.
It's just very normal.
Like when you're like a teenager, like out in the countryside, they just go out and blast a donkey.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Wow.
True story. And they share their experiences.
Oh shit.
They're like, oh, I blasted that same donkey.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That jackass
Got
is a
around the
whore.
block. Yes,
But
it
I
is.
don't think they have a coach. So I guess
Nah.
they're missing that professional element that like makes it all okay.
Yeah.
A certified sex coach.
Yeah,
now,
that
here,
would make it
here
all
in Nevada, you can
okay.
get certified as a sex surrogate,
Okay.
and that actually makes it. That's one of the loopholes that you can use to, you have clientele that are awkward with women, or they have premature ejaculation.
Yeah. Or
Right.
social
And
anxiety,
the
approaching
sex
a woman,
surrogate
talking about
is
it.
actually there to train them or retrain them in the art of sex.
Wow.
I am more freaked out by sex coaches than I am by sex by a stretch. Because all the ones I've met are like really mystical and granola. They're like into crystal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, fuck, I gotta go.
Or they're librarians and they have a dark side.
Yeah, that I'd be okay with, but I haven't lucked into one of those. I've only found the
The 3 professions
Or
you should
like,
watch out for: nurses,
yeah.
librarians, and teachers.
Ah!
They're all
You
kinky
mean the
fuckers.
3 most requested role
Yeah.
plays ever?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AKA
But there's
me
no-
every second day.
There's no, these are professions where they have no outlets.
Right.
They have
They have
to
to maintain a
they have to maintain that professionalism.
professionalism.
Yeah.
that sort of
And
thing. They have to
I've worked
quiet
in the
all
medical field for over
time.
20 years. I can tell you,
Yeah.
I want to fucking throttle the patients.
So wait, it's teachers, librarians, and nurses.
Nurses.
Yep.
Over time, only one of those is still allowed to shove things in your pee hole at work. It's taken a while, but
Librarians?
Did I not return the book on time? Oopsie. Fine.
Your fine
Double
consists
fine.
of a double sounding,
Yes. Double fine.
electrified sounding.
man,
Ooh. Oh gosh.
No, I saw somebody actually do that on a video. It was on I think it was like Pornhub or something like that. But
Wow, that's
had
really
taken
upping it a notch.
TENS kit and
Yeah.
applied it. They wrapped it around the sounding tube, and
Oh.
I'm like, what are they, fucking retarded?
Oh.
And
That could have serious complications.
well, anytime you're using a TENS kit,
Yeah.
if you don't know what you're doing, it can be
Yeah.
extremely dangerous because you don't cross
The
lines on
video
your
cut up
body.
abruptly.
Do not cross the stream.
No,
Yeah.
no. But
YOLO.
Don't know what happened at the end of the video because it just cut off suddenly.
But
Hope
it's
they're
similar
okay.
to guys that have what do they call them? Habitual masturbators.
Right.
Yeah.
We had a guy that kept coming into the Troop Medical Clinic, and we called him Ketchup Dick.
That could
Oh,
be a thing is
no.
too much of something.
He would
Moderation.
masturbate like 12 to 15 times a day.
Oh.
And
That's a bit too much.
It got to
just
the point
so you
where it
know.
scored the urethra, and that salt
Don't do it that many times.
it causes issues, and then next thing you know,
Man,
Yeah.
I'm never
think-
talking about the pee hole around you ever again. Never,
Keep
ever.
it single digit. Keep it single digit.
God.
Anything. Keep it single digits. You know.
Yeah.
if you're gonna masturbate that much, use your fucking feet.
Yeah,
Because
I-
that
Or
way,
try to. Yeah,
at
that
least
way it's
that way it's
harder.
gonna be different, unique.
man.
Unique.
Videotape that shit. Or
What about?
Or at least you'll be trying too hard and not actually get anything done.
he could go out and have sex with another person. Also, it's a thing.
You would
That's
think
an option.
that would be an option.
he stopped doing.
But-
That was actually, according to him, that was what started it. Was we were in South Korea. He came back with chlamydia, and after that, he wasn't sticking it. I saw the videos before going to Korea, so
Tell
I
him to
wasn't
be a
sticking my
man and go
shit
get
anywhere.
the shot.
Right.
Tell
But,
him.
Get the shot.
He got chlamydia, and after that, he said
I don't want it
he
again.
was
No.
so paranoid.
I'm gonna
and
use my right and left hand.
I'm like, but he ended up getting
Then I do too much.
he actually got medically discharged for it because
That's one way to get out.
What? He got out of the military? What?
Masturbating
for
too much.
habitual masturbation. He got
Wow.
kicked out.
Masturbation. Wow.
Damaging of government property.
Ah!
Whoopsie.
The government owns your dick.
No, I got
Apparently.
There's that
I had an
authoritarian
article- I had an
fetish again.
There
article-
you go.
I
Yep.
had an Article 15 for getting a fucking tattoo.
Wow.
Wow. They don't play
So-
around sometimes when they
I
stick it
proudly
to you.
served my country for 2 months in Marine Corps boot camp before they threw me out. And I was
You're
in
like,
there.
nope, no further. We know this guy's trouble.
Yeah, thank you for your service. So
Redact.
I was there for 2 months, and my knees start bending backwards, And I was there in the late
Oh.
90s, like
Oh.
in the 80s and before, they would just beat you. Like their
Yeah,
solution
no,
was.
that was when I went through basic.
Right. Yeah. Oh, there's something wrong. We'll just fucking beat you until it's all better. So by the time I was there, you have an HR talk with the gunnery sergeant, and he comes down and he's
man.
like, "Well, recruit, you're not really that good at this anyway. So if you want to go, you can go." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go." Fuck this. I'm out.
When I went
Wait, it pays to be mediocre. Yeah.
Boom. Life
Thanks.
lesson.
when I went through basic,
It's
my
okay
drill
being
sergeant
mediocre
busted
sometimes.
My nose, my
Quite
face,
all right.
my jaw. I mean, he literally corkscrewed the football helmet on my head, bugle sticks,
Oh,
Oh, we did that.
and
those sounded like so much fun.
They
so he
are.
told me
yeah,
that story.
They are great, and then he told me to take him. He was like, "Okay, now,
Not if someone
now
hit
drop."
you that hard with them.
I'm like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna hit him." I went and I swung and hit him as hard as I could in the balls. He just kind of, cracked his neck a couple times, and then he used the bugle stick like a baseball.
Ah.
And I mean, literally, they had to cut the helmet off my head.
Oh yeah.
But my commanding officer, wanted me to press charges,
Yeah.
and I was like, "For what?"
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I got recycled because
swung
of the
first.
He reminded you of Grandma.
Yeah. Oh, the love, Grandma.
I looked at he's not there to train me for tea and cookies.
Yeah.
True.
My commanding officer, I got recycled because of the injury, so I had
Yeah.
to wait for the next training cycle. But then I was stuck on KP detail because I refused to do what he asked. And then here comes the DI. He walks in, takes off his brown round, sets it on the table. And I'm like, I have no fucking clue what's about to happen. He stood there and did dishes with me for like 10 minutes, then stepped away, put his hat back on, and left. I now know why they give you brown underwear. Because I
if you
shit
didn't know
myself.
beforehand.
And then I passed out. But that was his way of
Striking
tipping his
fear
hat
and acknowledging.
for
Right.
Yeah.
acknowledging the fact that I wasn't gonna. He's not there to teach me how to play nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But he got booted out after that.
Wow.
Wow.
And I went through Ranger training just before they changed all the bullshit rules. You
Right.
had that asshole that came through after. It was several classes after mine, and he forgot to change his socks after the water.
that seems like a simple,
water obstacles.
common sense thing
Right.
to do.
Fuck.
He ended up
Like, change
he
your
ended up dying
socks.
of
They're
hypothermia.
wet.
Yeah.
Change your socks.
So now, if
Wow.
it's below a certain temperature, they do not do the water exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right after I was there, some guy died with the pugil sticks, and they got rid of that.
See, so
Yeah.
you
Ruined it for everybody.
I know.
personally, I would rather be in a
It's
foxhole.
all fun and games until someone dies because they weren't following
somebody
directions.
from the old school
Well, serves them right.
than the new school.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't follow
Yeah.
directions or whatever. Hey,
Yeah.
But oh well.
Thing is though, if all this war going on, if people fucked more, we'd be too tired to fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man,
We'd be
you
having all
know,
those endorphins, feeling so good. Smoke weed and fuck more. It's
Yeah.
all good.
Perfect life.
I
I know. What's
you don't
wrong
see
with
us
that?
causing any trouble.
Exactly. We're having fun.
We're model citizens.
Exactly.
I am so thankful for the conservative movement in this country. I can't even tell you, because religion keeps the price of porn high, and I never want to sit in an office with a bunch of fucking Republicans again, ever again in my
God,
whole
no.
life. So please,
So,
yes, thank you, Gideon.
Pay for your porn.
Thank you.
Enjoy it more.
Thank you, Billy Graham's son, all you fucking guys,
Yeah.
all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And they're the ones that spend the most on porn.
Yeah. I
Keep
know.
buying
Yeah,
it. Keep
because,
buying it.
So my career was spent in digital marketing, which, by the way, just as people are like, "Oh, porn's scummy." Well, you've clearly never worked in fucking digital marketing.
Yeah.
Same
a lot
person.
more things scummier.
Same ethics, same personalities, same drugs, same chicks. So anyway, So anyway,
More fun this way.
so now I do this, and people are like, "Oh, it's dirty, it's dirty." Oh, where are you from? Texas. So I pull up my geo tracking on Texas. It's like, well, thank you, Texas. You paid the rent
Look
this
how
month.
much.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thanks, Texas. Go to
Yeah.
church. Shut up and go to church. Believe it all.
Download the porn
And
later.
download the
Yeah.
porn later.
See,
Saturday night, Friday night,
from
go to
Monday,
church Sunday, ask for forgiveness.
From Monday to Sunday, it's or Monday to Saturday, it's sin.
Yep.
And then Sunday,
And
Yeah.
go Sunday and ask for
That way
forgiveness.
they can start over.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly. I love how those religions work.
You know how all
You don't die on
all the drug
Wednesday.
dealers are pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoops.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
If you know any like serious weed guys behind closed doors, they're all pretty fucking disappointed that it's becoming legal because
Yeah.
they're making
Yeah.
less money now.
Yeah.
That's where I am with accepting porn. I'm like, no, I don't really know that I want it ever accepted.
Yeah, once there's no stigma attached, A, everybody will be doing it.
Yeah.
And then B,
That's
nobody
true.
will really have to pay
Yeah.
for it. So
That's
Well,
true.
it's
So
like
continue paying
we
for it
haven't had
and
that
keep up
problem here
appearances.
with the weed market. California has. California's fucked. But then
They have many
Calif-
reasons to be fucked.
California screwed up
Just
because
pick one and
they basically gave free reign to when it became legal. Anybody who applied for licensing for a dispensary, they were told, go ahead, it's pending. But then
Yeah.
they only
We'll sort out the
issued
details
a certain
later.
number, and now you have all of these black market
Yeah.
ones. I mean, that 1 month they shut down like 650,
Yep.
jeez. Wow.
and
Yeah.
they're the ones that created that.
Yeah.
I know they
Right.
made
Yep.
their own problem.
Yep.
yeah.
But
Buddy of mine came here from California, and he's a big shot at one of these places, and he's like, "Man, I'm down to $300,000 a year. I got 2 houses. One
Gosh,
of them's in LA."
darn, what a problem.
And I'm like,
you know the only people that can live in LA are either the super rich
Yeah.
or the homeless.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much.
about
Yeah.
it,
New York's the same way.
Yeah.
We bring in a fresh crop of 21-year-olds every year. They last 4 years before they run screaming.
Yeah.
Then we exploit the next crop. It's like, make my fucking
Exactly.
Starbucks, Jimmy.
Get on it.
Get on it. Yeah, they live in little hives, like they'll have a studio, right? And it's divvied
Oh,
up into
yeah.
like it's like a catacomb, like it's like the crypts, you know what I mean? Over here,
Yep.
the fucking crypts where everybody's on a little shelf.
Yes.
Like that.
That's
friend of mine lives in Boston, right outside of in the Boston Commons area, because they work at the hospital. He's a PA. His wife is a trauma nurse, and
Wow.
it still takes 5 of them to afford a fucking apartment.
Oh yeah.
I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And in San Francisco, it's just as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
In New York, all my friends were like vice presidents with roommates. You know, like,
I know. That's a
here's-
great title.
Yeah.
And look
I
at
need to
the
be a CEO. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. You know.
No, thank you.
No, and see, we were talking about this earlier about if I was going to start a weed company, I would.
Oh, yeah. Holy hemp.
Holy Hemp, and have like a
Yes.
Jesus-y looking person, with a giant joint. I
That'd be
was
so
like,
funny. How
See,
many
see
religious
how many people
you
I can fucking piss off.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
That would be so
Imagine
funny.
your Google reviews.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the
Holy
Jesus
hemp,
mascot
you're
when he gets to
gonna
your
have-
fat Elvis years.
Yeah.
When Jesus is like fat, like if they wouldn't have crucified him, I'm gonna be that Jesus.
There you go. Yes. Hey, you get a lot of stairs down Fremont Street. You could be performing
The
down there.
abs
for
are
fun.
gone.
Yeah.
Gay guys don't want to pound him anymore. He's just fucking sitting
Oh,
there.
now it's just the Chub Bears.
Chub-
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm gonna be Otter Jesus. fucking sitting there.
Yes.
Eckes
Yeah, that's going on Fremont Street. That's a fun place to watch people watch down
Oh,
Fremont
yeah.
Street. Oh my God.
We
Fremont
live
Street.
down in that area.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, that
hilarious.
is hilarious.
We're bucket drum connoisseurs now.
Yeah.
Yes. All that stuff. Yeah.
Or what is it? The
Some of those-
Cupid.
Yeah, some of those performances you
Yeah.
can't unsee.
Oh.
Cupid.
Oh, we were there's a severely obese woman in this tiny
Oh,
little sports bra,
yeah.
and all she was doing was this,
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
and we were just like, okay,
Ugh.
we found the one, we found the winner,
Yep.
we found you, you know.
Now, no more.
It's,
no
a,
more.
liti-
Please
it's a
stop.
very litigious society. I'm suing. My eyes have been damaged.
Eyes.
Yeah.
My retinas can never
Oh, yeah.
be repaired.
So
I'm
we
not
live
sure she was
down-
supposed to be there or not, but
She might not have
She
been,
made
yeah.
her way into a circle and she started
Yeah.
shaking.
She shimmied the other person out. Kung.
We live
crowd
down by that like
Yeah.
50 acres of lawyers that took over that old suburb.
Yeah,
You know what I
That's,
mean?
Yeah.
where we're.
We're 2 blocks from that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was talking to this guy, this lawyer, because everybody we know is a fucking lawyer now.
I know.
And I'm talking to this guy, and I was like, I've been here for a year, and no offense, but this is offensive. And I look at him, and I'm like, man, are there so many fucking lawyers here because the casinos bring so much money to idiots? And he's like, yes. That's exactly what it is. There's a bunch of cash in this town, and there's just a bunch of fucking dumbasses.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you,
Yep.
sir, are a genius. Hats off to you.
Yes.
Well, we're one. I think we're pretty much the only country that allows lawsuits the way that they are. I mean,
Right.
you go to England, and if you file what is classified as a frivolous lawsuit,
Yeah.
not only do
Yeah,
you
way
get
too
fined,
many.
but they will also put you in jail.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here,
We need
you've
to
got peop-
start that
you had
because
that
that
one-
would end
You
frivolous
had that one
lawsuits in
lady
a
who
heartbeat.
was walking in the mall, and she's on her phone and trips into a
Water fountain?
and she tried to sue them all. I'm like,
That is so dumb.
because one of the security guards released the footage. He got fired for releasing it,
Ah.
but I mean, it went viral.
I mean,
This
she
is
had no
several years ago, but it was
self-respect. I
hilarious.
mean,
Yeah.
I would not even be able to put my name to that paperwork.
Oh,
Wait,
seriously.
what am I
Or the-
suing
or the
over?
lady that-
Oh, my own dumbass fault?
The lady
Yeah.
that
I
uses
could not.
a
Oh my
regular
God.
straw in her coffee, it melts and scalds her throat, or the elderly woman who dumps the coffee.
That
spills
one a
it,
while
and-
ago, yeah.
Now they have to.
Now they have to
Right.
put caution on everything.
They got-
Caution, hot beverage.
They have
Be
to put
careful when
not-
you sip it.
On straws. They put a lot
Not
of them are
for hot
put
beverage.
Not for hot beverages.
I know. That's why it's funny, kind of not funny and sad, but like reading the
But
warning
if you
labels
want
on
coffee in
different things.
California, you'll see signs in all of the coffee places. This can cause cancer.
Yeah, like almost everything.
Man, I
But someone did
Wow.
something stupid to put that warning on there.
Right.
On whatever project it is.
Oh,
I'm
no,
like,
that's just California.
Someone did something dumb
That's
and
just-
that's on there.
The air,
Yep.
pretty soon, you get an oxygen mask and it says can cause cancer.
Living can cause cancer.
Right.
No,
Oh my God! I'll just kill myself now then. Yeah.
when we met,
That's like where the thought's going.
I was in the process of transferring medical equipment because we were decommissioning Moffett Field. So I was taking
In
everything
California.
from Moffett Field down in Santa Clara, all the way up to McKinleyville Air Station for the Coast Guard. So they were getting our hand-me-downs. Well, in the process, I get there and it's like they got a fucking actual. It's an active lighthouse. I was like, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but why are you guys looking this way? Aren't you supposed to be watching
Inland?
the water?
Yeah.
Right?
He's like, oh no, the reef's here. Nobody's
They're
dumb
too
enough.
dangerous.
Nobody's dumb enough to come into the waters here because the reefs are really bad.
Right.
And yeah, they'll die.
But we contact the sheriff's department anytime we see people in the field because they're out there picking mushrooms. But here's the thing: they're not getting arrested for picking the mushrooms.
No.
They're getting arrested for trampling endangered grass.
Wow.
Stepped on grass. So
Wow.
if you
Which is
somehow
actually the grass that
float
they're talking
and
about
pick
is actually a
mushrooms, you'd be
weed.
okay.
But
Wow.
yeah, I'm like,
That's
so you
crazy.
guys are
I know.
watching inland, not out.
Yeah.
But then I got stuck
Humans.
on stupid with the fact
Yeah.
that it was a fucking functioning lighthouse.
Right.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen one of those
Yeah.
on the East Coast.
Yeah.
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 And even
seriously.
there, they don't have. I don't think they have anymore. They're all automated.
I saw one for sale on Lake Michigan. She wouldn't let me get it. So,
I want a
man.
missile silo. Fuck that shit.
Oh my God! I saw a missile silo with a private airstrip for sale in upstate New York. It was like it was renaissance.
Private
it was
airstrip.
renovated
You
into
know.
like you could live in the missile
yep.
silo.
Yeah.
And then they had the hangars and shit for this airstrip.
Yeah.
And it was $1.8 million or so.
Petty
But
cash.
for a fucking
Petty
airstrip and
cash.
a missile silo.
I know that's
You know?
a bargain.
I've seen
Yeah.
some of the houses, or some of the
Let me
missile
just write
silos
a
they
check.
turned into houses, and they're elaborate.
Yeah.
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 I
By the
know
way,
the lengths that they go to because they
There was
clearly have some money
one
somewhere.
in Northern California that was up for sale. It was like $250,000, $300,000 for the
Oh,
missile
I
silo.
need one.
But it was
That's
flooded.
a bargain.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
I'm not even a good swimmer.
minor upkeep.
Not even a good swimmer. Like, I'm okay.
I drown at home.
Not that level.
I want
I
to
could
moat,
tread water for a little
but I
bit.
want it outside the house, not in.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Clarity on the details.
I want to
yes.
moat with sharks,
Yeah.
Wow.
not
I
alligators.
agree.
I want
I
to moat with
agree.
sharks.
No,
Sharks.
no
Full
new
sharks.
people. That was
Speaking of sharks, I was gonna say.
do it.
Cheesy movies, Santa Jaws on Sci-Fi. You have to watch
Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws.
Okay.
It's so hilariously campy and dumb. It's just so funny. And
I love my cheesy movies, but I couldn't.
that
even
was
finish
cheesy, and because it said Christmas chum. There's Christmas chum.
Oh my God.
That's what attracts Santa Jaws. So, just for a cheesy Santa movie,
Like it.
that's hilarious.
All right.
Yeah, no.
I watch because it's so funny. It's a shark with a Santa hat.
The look on his face right now.
No. Christmas chum. It was like eggnog, sugar cookies, and candy cane or something
There you
like
go.
that. All
There-
mixed up.
We need to,
I'm like,
we need to
that's
have,
what attracts Santa
We need
Jaws.
a guy to dress up like a
Yes.
giant gingerbread man. Fuck you. And that way, when he comes, it's Christmas chum.
Oh.
Hey! Totally down for that.
Fucks you with what looks
Yes.
like a candy cane dick.
Wow.
Yes. I'm down for that.
Wait, it sounds like that
Awesome.
guy that jerked off 15 times a day had candy cane dick, didn't he?
It sounded that.
Pretty close.
Sounded like he had some
You
red
got at least
stripes
one of the
on it.
colors in the candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's halfway there.
See, I
Let's see.
remember.
Good job listening.
know.
There'll be a quiz later, kids. Pop quiz.
What,
What all
color?
things did we talk about?
What color was the chronic masturbator's dick?
Purple.
And what did he shoot?
Christmas chum.
Christmas
Yeah,
job.
guilt and pain.
Yes.
He's Catholic.
I was gonna say, is he Catholic? Yep.
Man, I love that. We need more of them. We need more of them. Hey, do you want to hear something that nobody's gonna like? Unlike what I
Sure,
said about R.
sure.
Kelly and fucking walruses
Hey,
and
anything
Hitler,
goes on this
is
radio
gonna be
show.
something that
We're gonna
nobody's
get
gonna like.
groans. Oh.
I totally forgot. Honestly, I spaced it. It was there for a minute. But,
Darn it.
gone.
A little 10
gone.
gold.
Yeah, all that build up is fucking dead.
Flew away.
Why
fucking
did I bring
dead.
you again?
Trophy
Trophy
husband.
husband.
Look at him. Trophy husband.
What are you gonna do?
His wit he kind of left at home. Next
but-
time.
but
Right.
I'm
In the
sure
other pants,
You
he
get
left his
paid
wit
more
in
than
his other
$15
pants.
a month, though, right?
That's what
You
happens
get
with
women
trophy
bored.
spouses. You know, they look great until they open their
You get
mouth.
spoiled. You get
So it's just
spoiled.
ruined
Your wit was in your other pants.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I think I need to renegotiate my pay.
Feel free. Try and renegotiate.
Wow.
Doesn't
wow.
hurt to try.
Your house sounds like my house.
It doesn't hurt to try. Yeah.
Gee
Feel free.
whiz, man.
Negotiations are
Bring
always
me
open
your
on the
list
table.
of qualifications, you know, prove it
Yeah.
to me and we'll talk.
Exactly.
I'm good. I'm in a lucky spot. I've got my little computer room. You know, I'm in there. I make little
You got your
cameos.
video game console.
And then
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got video games out the yang, and then I've got they opened a CrossFit
See?
gym downstairs, and I teach there on Friday nights.
Oh, cool. So, see,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's good.
yeah, we have.
I wouldn't open that
I had somebody
negotiation
ask
table.
somebody actually asked me
Later.
if CrossFit was like exercise for cross-dressers. I was like,
Definitely. Just tell them yes.
Yes.
Just tell them yes. Absolutely.
I know.
respond.
Dumb
yeah.
questions like
It's
that.
like-
Yes.
Yeah. Tell them to put on some heels.
Yes.
Send them to a CrossFit gym.
Yes.
yeah, I didn't quite know what to make of that.
Oh,
don't
next
know.
time say yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Why,
assuming
yes.
they
Bring
were
the
drunk.
GoPro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want.
Definitely would be a
I want to
GoPro
see him do
moment.
hot yoga in heels.
Ooh, hot yoga. Yeah.
That's rough. I can't do that.
I can't
Yeah.
even
Well,
imagine
they
They
doing
have,
that.
during
No.
the running of the bull in Spain, at the same time,
They have the running of
they have a
the heels or whatever
running of
they
the
call it.
heels
Yeah.
where the drag queens and the LGBT community actually have a race where everyone wears heels.
And some go all out, like wear
I-
lace stockings with high platform
The
heels.
winner last time was
yeah.
wearing like 6-inch
Yeah.
platform
Now, are they
heels.
being chased by a different type of bull?
Wow.
I don't know. Wow.
Good question. Very good question. We'd have to do more research into this.
Bears. They were being chased by
Bears.
bears.
Oh, they were being chased by bears.
Bears and over the
So
hill
if you want to
Jesus.
get mauled by a bear, you know where you
Yikes.
can go.
Yikes.
That was,
Push up on a sexy pair of heels.
that's why Trump doesn't go to Spain.
Oh, that's why. We're putting all the pieces together.
Yes.
These clever minds.
I
Can't
don't
get
know.
past us sometimes. Sometimes.
I'm getting to the point now where I think they're all pretty much fucking idiots. I mean,
I
Biden,
can't.
Pretty rough.
Biden pulled
yeah.
his shit at that
can't-
town
I
hall
can't,
meeting
yeah.
where
He's never gonna get elected.
he woke
Come
up on
on.
the wrong side of the bed, obviously.
He had his grumpy
Yeah.
cat face
and
on.
somebody asked him,
yeah.
"Are you going to stop deportation?" He's like, "No." And I understand. I if you commit a violent crime or a felony, yeah, you should be
Yeah,
deported.
that's understandable.
But the way he responded,
He didn't say
and
it
he didn't
nicely.
He just no, I'm not. I'm going to prioritize. And they're like, well, we want to hear. He's like, no, just go vote for Trump.
I'm like,
He said
Yeah.
it.
whoops.
When Trump tweets
Yeah.
out, "Thank you,"
Yeah.
From the opposite side.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
So woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and yeah.
So all my
All politics is
friends,
crazy.
they're super into Elizabeth Warren, because she's right. She's right. She has all these progressive things, and she's right.
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, buddy, but this is a fucking democracy. Like, nobody cares that she's right. Like, because the other team thinks of it like professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like,
yeah.
I love how he trolls. I love how he's going to drain the swamp. And that's
Yep.
it. Like catchy marketing phrases.
Exactly,
Trolling,
yep.
done. Meanwhile, Warren.
Flashy graphics.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Warren's got this professorial discussion of these high-minded ideas. It's like, no, buddy, like this is America. We're all fucking stupid. She's never gonna get
Attention
elected.
span of 2.5
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you lost him.
basically,
Yeah.
we're living.
Don't say it.
In
Don't say it.
idiocracy.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
That?
Exactly.
I don't
know.
get beat.
He
now.
knew exactly.
I don't get beat.
100%.
I don't consider that a comedy anymore. I consider that a
100%.
horror movie
Yeah.
because it is too close to reality. And I've said that before. It's scary.
I don't
Like,
get
waving a-
I'm so glad he said it because now I don't get beat.
When fucking
yeah.
when Bush
that movie
left
is
office.
so scary.
I
'Cause I'm like, oh, we're heading in that direction.
I said to my friend, I
No.
said, no matter how bad a bad day is in the future, you can tell yourself at least George W. Bush isn't president.
Oh, God.
I fucked it up for everybody.
Yeah.
I fucked it up for everybody. You know?
You did. Oh, you said those words. No.
And it's not like I thought Hillary was inspiring. You know what I mean? I didn't think the H with the big red arrow pointing to the right was a particularly good idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was like, oh, fuck it. It's about time the black people got one. It's about time the women got one, right? So I went down there. I voted. Fuck it. We'll do it, right? She's at least a responsible human being. Nah. Nope.
No.
And these people honestly believe.
They're idiots.
Yeah.
They're
and
complete idiots.
my team honestly believes that, if you just talk to people, if you just include them in the conversation and just explain it, in a
A
careful
lot of
way.
people just don't care.
No.
They want it done for them. They don't want to be a part. I look at it like this: maybe if we elect the official, if they don't do it correctly, we shoot them in the head.
Yeah.
Toss
How
them
about
on a
that?
pile.
How about that?
And the next one
Works
moves in.
great for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Within a few cycles, what do you want to bet people are starting to do the damn job?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
Seriously.
when you were a
That's one
soldier,
way,
when
yeah.
you were a soldier, if you acted like the president acts right now, how well would that have gone for you?
Not very.
Not super good. You know?
No.
That's a case in point because I worked with Special Operation Forces.
Yeah.
As a combat corpsman, I was assigned to Special Operations, and this whole thing with the Navy SEAL, I think they should take him out back and fucking beat his ass.
At least.
He's dishonored
Yeah.
the entire armed forces.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he only has one guy on his side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, he
He's the
can
fucking
pretty
president.
much do
Yeah.
whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But a lot of my friends that I've talked to that are ex-military are like, this is fucked because this is gonna throw. This basically throws it out
Yeah.
there that hey,
All the
crimes are cool.
shitheads. Yeah, all the shitheads are going to line up at the recruitment centers now.
Yep.
Of course.
I mean,
Of
don't
course.
get me
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
I joined the military because I wanted to blow shit up and shoot people.
Sure.
I became a medic so I could fix them.
But you still have
Yeah.
parameters to do that within.
Right.
Yeah. There are still boundaries working within.
I fully believe that the rules of engagement are way fucked up. Don't send us in with kid gloves to deal with people who obviously don't give a fuck what they're going to do to us.
Right.
Yeah.
But there are rules if somebody is unarmed, a kid. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong on that one. In the Middle East, 12-year-olds
Everybody's
will
armed.
shoot your ass.
Yeah.
But if they are not armed and they're surrendering, you don't beat them down and you don't shoot them.
Yeah.
And you sure as hell
Yeah.
don't take a fucking photo with them after
Oh
you
my
killed them.
Yeah.
God,
Of course.
no.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you
Like, come on.
there's no honor in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And
Yeah.
the fact that the president stepped in and basically, clemencized everybody,
Yeah.
Yep.
that's not fair.
Well, I read that book, Lone Survivor by Marcus Luttrell.
Yeah.
And they ran into that goat herd, and they took a vote. You know what I mean? And he was the deciding vote to let the guy go instead of killing him, and that's what got all his
Yeah.
buddies killed.
See, in a situation like that, especially in Afghanistan and Iraq, you do not know who the enemy is. I've been there, done that.
Well, they knew. You know what I mean? And they were lenient about it, and it fucked them. And
Yeah.
I honestly don't believe any reasonable American would say, if they would have shot the goat herd, I think most reasonable Americans would have said, war sucks.
War
Yeah,
does suck.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
In that situation,
War
it
fucking sucks.
Whatever.
Yeah.
No right answer. Sorry you had to go
Exactly.
through that.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
the whole idea of JSOC and the Marine Recons, the Green Berets, Navy SEALs, these guys go into a situation that nobody else wants to deal with.
Nope.
They want it to, it's a
Yep.
dirty job.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everyone's
And
supposed to be able to wipe their hands away from it and not have anything to do with
speaking
it.
from experience, being in the Middle East, I was deployed there several times. We came across at one point. The roads, their alleyways are like maybe 3 feet wide.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As we're moving through this, we come to a T section. We have, a bunch of trucks that are blocking our view to the left. We got a bunch of kids playing soccer to our right. The ones to the right are the ones that we have to worry about. Because, yeah, they're kids. They're 12 to 15 years old. But as soon as they realized we were there, we became targets.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
next thing I know, we're in a firefight.
Yeah.
Wow.
But if somebody is actually surrendering, I was during Desert Storm, the 3-minute war. Everyone was surrendering.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You can't shoot a non-combatant.
Right.
Now the goat herder, you are on a prioritized mission. That goat herder, it could go either way because you don't know who this person is.
Yeah.
They could compromise the mission. And that's what these guys are there for. They're there to do the work that nobody else wants to do,
Yeah.
or they don't even want to know about it.
I mean, I think we should be very careful about how we wage war. I think a dozen Saudi Arabians attacked us on 9/11, and that's not a good reason to blow up Iraq.
No.
But I think once you're in for a penny, you're in for a fucking pound. And these people that are, let's go to war, and then 2 years later they're like, oh, Jesus Christ, war is terrible. It's like, well, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
That's why.
What did you think war was?
That's why all the smart people said,
Tea
be
and
fucking
cookies?
careful.
So more fucking, less fighting.
Yeah.
Right.
I know.
Right.
Everybody
Yeah.
can fuck. And on that note, have
On
you
that happy
played Porn the Game or heard of Porn the Game before?
Definitely heard of it.
Yeah.
Definitely heard
I
of
thought I was in it every day.
Wow. Oh, there may be a card with his face on it.
There might be. There might be.
You got that 70s look?
Celebrity.
I'm going for the dirty trucker.
Yeah, here we go.
Right.
Bring
So-
back the dude.
The dude,
I
yeah.
didn't say what kind of trophy.
True.
It's a snowflake trophy.
It's okay.
It's participation.
It's all good.
Participation.
Participation trophy.
There you go.
Whoops.
Aw.
Hey, it's okay.
Hey.
You still a
Hey.
trophy.
I
It's
don't
all
even,
good.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
See, it's all good. Just no worries. Don't worry your pretty little head. So Porn the Game, it is a drinking game, which is fun to play with on its own, but it takes way too long for radio. Ooh, you get 20 of whatever you want. You have 20 Bad Dragon baby dildos. There you go. We might have 20.
You know what? You keep the other 17.
So the way we play on Rocket Triple X Radio is you choose 5 cards, 5 at random,
Okay.
and then you can read them. You can pick them up one by one, but kind of weave them into a story or a scene.
Okay.
And if you have any personal stories that you want to share, like from a card that jogs the memory, feel free to share those because those are hilarious, by the way.
Okay.
So pick any 5 cards.
All right.
Oh, and I love your sparkly red nail
Oh,
polish.
thank you.
Beautiful.
Oops. 4 and.
Ooh,
All
okay,
right.
5 for you. And if there's a card that you really don't like or don't understand, you can feel free to put it back in the pile and draw another one.
All right.
For
We're
that's
very easygoing.
For her, that's going to be the anal card.
Hey, she could work into a scene.
it's true.
It doesn't mean she has to receive the anal. I'm just saying, creative license is
Your
available.
husband left. Is that why? Did he know that was in the script?
All right, I'm gonna choose my 5.
Holy smoke!
2, 3, and we all know how to count to 5.
My
4
goodness.
and 5. So you just read the title of the card. You don't have to read the directions on the bottom because that's for when you play the drinking game.
Right.
And I can go first as an example if you would like, or you
Okay.
can jump in and do it. Ooh, okay. So I'm looking at my cards, and ooh, we are going to. Dun, dun, dun. We have a combination. Ooh, yeah. All right, let's see. Did you leave because we might have drawn the anal card?
What?
He thought maybe you left because we drew the anal card. Or might have. Say, no, there's plenty of spunk lube for anal. Always plenty of spunk
Wow. Let's call Hans.
lube. Get some toys thrown in, accessories,
Man.
Fun for the holidays.
Tell him to drink his water.
No.
Yeah.
She came up to me the one night, and she's like rubbing my back. I'm laying there because the weather, when it gets wet, I am miserable. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
his own
everywhere.
stupidity. Injuries.
Oh my God! I just noticed there are cards that you've left out.
Well, do you want the crabs card?
Do you want crabs?
Crabs.
Crabs.
There's no crab.
And I left out the necrophilia card.
There's no necrophilia.
Halloween's over, so-
No. And
Oh, and then poppers.
no poppers.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to put that back in the mix, feel free.
So
But
I gotta,
That's actually a really popular category right
it's
now.
getting popular.
yeah, I
But-
gotta ask, what happened that you don't like poppers?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't use poppers. I don't judge,
Hmm.
but most people aren't familiar with poppers and how they're used. Like,
It's making a
open the
resurgence
cavities.
now.
Well, if that's your story, I guess we'll go with that.
Hey, that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Technically, poppers
Do you have any
are
proof?
not illegal.
No.
But there
It's
are
not on
states
video.
and cities that have certain ordinances in regards to the sell and distribution of. But because poppers were used primarily in the gay community for anal sex.
Right.
It's making a resurgence now, especially with female domination in
Yes.
regards to JOI videos and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's making a resurgence.
It is.
But people should err on the side of caution using that shit.
Yes. As always, be careful. Do your
That's similar
research.
to, when I was in high school, Whippet cans,
Right.
Whippets were big popular.
Oh, yeah.
And we had at least, I think it was one in my high school that died from, they didn't use a balloon.
Right.
They used a funnel and snapped it, and it froze their damn lungs.
Oh, that does not sound good.
You're supposed to put a balloon over the end of the mechanism that they use to pop the popper.
Right.
It inflates the balloon, and then you inhale it from the balloon.
So it's like a whippet.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
whippet. Yeah, that's what they were.
Yeah.
Right.
My friends that have done drugs told me about this.
Yeah, we had somebody that
Your friend.
My friends.
Yeah.
basically it's
Sure.
it's a nitrous high.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't use a balloon, and this person
Don't try this
they
at home.
cracked it, and they were using an oil funnel. They put it over their face and cracked it.
Don't
and
do
let
it
go
wrong
into
either.
the
Yeah.
Tube, and it
Dumbasses.
froze their lungs.
Darwinism.
Kids today.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we did drugs the right. My friends did drugs the right way.
Exactly. Or we didn't tell anybody about it
Off
because we
the ass end
died.
of, off the ass end of strippers.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Anyway.
Correct.
All right. I'm
Back to the
excited.
game.
Back to the game. My cards.
No.
So, my card starts with a fetish. Since you brought up gingerbread men, I say the people participating in this orgy kind of thing will be wearing gingerbread men costumes. Women or men, it doesn't matter. And so it's going to be hardcore. And if it's a woman, they're going to have a peppermint looking like candy cane strap on. That'd be so much fun. And then we can have some reverse cowgirl in the, in the scene. or
That's
sucking
brutal
a
on
lollipop.
that's brutal on the legs.
I know, it was only for a few minutes though, because it looks good on camera. It's not for comfort. It's for entertainment purposes only. But anyway, we'll be in our gingerbread costumes, our cute little Santa costumes, or elves. And then, if there's guys involved, we can be spit or swallow, if it tastes good, because they were drinking their
Their Pedialyte.
Pedialyte. Then
If
we
they
swallow.
have it, you spit it in their face.
Yeah, if it doesn't taste good, then we spit it back. And then, to go with, the whole gingerbread man and candy cane theme, it'll be double vaginal, double anal, DVDA. So we have
Yes.
the candy cane striped dildo and a penis, or two dildos going in and out and having some fun.
You're gonna be so fucking contorted.
I know. Whew, can make sure I get limbered up and stretch out and be flexible.
I've had people.
It's gonna be so much fun.
I've had several people, oh man, it must be so fun, shooting porn. I'm like, you
No.
realize how fucking uncomfortable
Because to
some of
make
these
sure it looks
positions
good
are?
Yeah.
visually, it is
Yeah.
not comfortable.
No.
We're doing this for your entertainment. Remember, pay for your porn.
Yes.
No shit.
Yes.
So that was my scene
I
with
like
my
it.
5 cards. So
I like
feel
it.
free to use as much creative liberty as you like. You want to put a certain star, whatever.
Well, my scene, it starts off pretty, easy. Just brought a ball gag,
Oh, good. Those
Thought
are
we would
fun.
just do a little basic sadomasochism. Nothing
Sure.
too over the top,
Yeah.
right? Maybe a little reach around as
Get
a
it
thank
warmed
you,
up. Yeah, yeah.
But then the donkey showed up.
Weren't you just talking about that
And unfortunately, it ends in a big old giant cream pie.
Yes.
Yikes.
Great scene.
I'm not going anywhere with you guys.
So much yikes.
What? We'll have plenty of spunk lube. No worries there.
That's only if I'm good. If I'm not good, you're just gonna go spit your hand.
Yeah. That's all you get.
Fucking mean.
Okay, your turn.
Can you
All right,
beat
I'm
that?
just-
I know. Are you
I'm
excited?
just over here playing with toys here.
I know, with that lovely hand. It glows in the dark, by the way,
Excellent.
so you can find it.
Excellent.
It looks funny on green screen.
I bet, yeah.
Okay, so
You don't want to know.
I guess I didn't get cool card. You know what though? I have this card here that says ask someone for a card.
You don't get to read the directions, but I guess you're going to.
You're supposed to read just the title, like facial, the big O. Do you want to put a card back and get a new one?
You know what? I'm fine.
I think you can make it work.
I'm just gonna
You're
make do.
He
creative.
just wants my donkey card.
Yeah, he wants a
Let's-
donkey
let's be
card.
honest.
That's for later.
I
My God. Why do I keep talking about bestiality?
know. I don't know.
So I
Is there
guess
something you're repressing?
So I guess it's gonna be an amateur production.
Okay,
I got the amateur.
it's
card.
all good. Amateurs.
Here
you
comes the
know,
walrus.
Makes it good.
There's gonna be some rimming.
That's right. Oh,
You're gonna rim
rimming.
a
Gonna be
walrus?
a rim job.
Rim a walrus. Ooh.
Jesus Christ, man. Have no decency. No,
Buy a dinner first. Couple of fish.
I actually remembered
Cruel.
what I was going to say, which is the most terrible thing yet, but I'll keep going here.
Well, try to
So,
put on the back
It's going
burner.
to be some
or...
rimming. And I guess in
Okay.
the course of rimming, we're going to transition to some face sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Natural,
sense.
natural.
And I mean,
Yeah, natural progression.
obviously, giving me a rim job is going to give her the big O.
Oh, nice.
Right.
At
Yeah.
which
Doing it
point-
right.
At which point, I will then give her the facial.
Okay. Sounds like a good, strong
There
scene
you
right
go.
there.
There you go.
No walrus were hurt in this making of this scene.
And
I
what
would have probably switched face sitting and rimming, but hey.
Yeah. Oh, and I do know.
Editing, yeah, it's all
I do
good.
know somebody that squirts when they get rimmed.
There you go. There you go. It's me. There you go. Just like
Wow.
sit right down on there and just.
Oh,
I learned that from Hans.
so you do know, huh?
Do not be embarrassed, Brian.
So low.
Do not be embarrassed. No, so what I was going to say is,
Oh yeah.
something that I learned from Donald Trump is, it's really okay to be a complete fucking asshole. And I kind of knew this in theory, right? Because you're growing up, and you kind of see the dickheads sort of get their way all the time, and you're thinking, oh well, I guess in the most cynical interpretation of everything around me, maybe sometimes the bad guys win. Now I'm like, nope, the bad guys always win. I'm going to be a bad fucking guy. I'm going to be fucking terrible. And life has gotten so much easier. It's like, holy shit, people like if you show up out of nowhere and you're this huge fucking bag of dicks, people just fucking roll over for it. Who fucking knew?
True.
Like, really?
Yeah. I
Like,
can see that.
it's like, fuck, if people, I would kill this guy. Like, if people treated me the way I'm being right now.
And that's why I don't go out in public very often.
Yeah.
Because I have an allergic reaction to stupidity.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
called punch them in the face.
Yes.
Yep.
No new people. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in my
None.
my bougie little building, and that's
Yep.
where I am. And I go
You're
to my
like,
little
I don't
gym.
need any new friends.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
good. Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody told me, he was no, when we were at Rebecca and Jocelyn's Friendsgiving, they're like, you're an asshole. I like that. We can be friends. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, we can't.
Yeah,
You missed
no.
the part where I'm an asshole.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I'm an asshole. My circle of friends is closed.
Evidently,
Yeah.
I'm a mean asshole because Katie Morgan had
Are there
her
nice
niece there,
assholes?
and she's running around asking you, do you believe in Santa? Do you believe in Santa? Do you believe in Santa? And everyone's like, yeah. And I'm like, and she came around the corner. I'm on my phone trying to get a message to make sure our kid got home okay.
Yeah, it's
And
stormy weather.
as
It's crazy.
She gets to me, I'm like, yeah, I believe in Santa. I shot a reindeer. And it came out so fluidly, with no hesitation.
So
whatsoever.
fast.
Yeah.
Oh,
And everyone looked at me
dear.
like,
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You're the worst.
You are an asshole for sure.
and everyone's like,
Damn. Yep. He said that out loud.
You are unworthy of anything but the presidency, sir.
He could
But
serve
at
as a
least
bad example.
At least I acknowledge that Santa exists.
You did.
There you
yeah,
go.
that's
Albeit
you
in
go.
a different
Yeah.
way, but you did.
Yeah, I shot his
So,
reindeer. Venice was
Santa's real.
good.
Yeah, man. And so this is a true story. So, like one of my roles is I negotiate the deals because I did sales of marketing. So I not only created bullshit, I then bullshitted people into buying it. And
Great. That's a
yeah,
great sales
it's fucking
pitch.
amazing.
I know.
Yeah. And and one of my roles in what we do is I help with the deal making, or like the lease, whatever. If there's something to be signed, I
arc of
come
the
in.
deal.
Yeah.
And since this is the God's honest truth, since Trump has been elected president, I have not come in a single dollar under my goal with any fucking negotiation, period. Because I've learned it's okay to just be a fucking cock. It's like
That's what he's proving.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Bag of dicks, bitch.
yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Do you go by Bag or Mr. Dix?
Yeah.
My name is non-negotiable.
That's your middle name? Okay.
My name's Bag of Dicks, and my balls are gonna sit on your face if you don't give me what I want.
It's fucking amazing.
All
And,
right.
it
Yeah.
only works with Americans.
Yeah, because we're the only ones dumb enough
Because
to take
everybody else reads fucking books and has self-respect.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like-
They still remember how to read. Oh, I know.
No, we were talking about that earlier
Dying out of
because
reading.
I had read an article about things that were allowed here
Right.
but aren't allowed in other countries. It's like, China is the biggest consumer of pork, but they won't touch our pigs.
Because our pigs are
Really?
filthy.
No,
And
because they're
filled
all
with-
of the additives that
Yeah.
they put into their feed and the
Right.
antibiotics and everything.
Hormones and antibiotics, all
Our
that stuff.
dairy products can't be shipped anywhere. Our beef products can't be shipped anywhere. There's only 2 ranches that are allowed to export beef product. One of them is Pitchfork Ranch because they do not they are certified,
Organic,
all organic
not-
and natural.
yeah.
But they can't compete with a lot of the other ranches, so they're slowly disappearing. But yeah, we can't export. We can't
That's
export
crazy.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Fruit Loops are banned
thank God.
in the EU
Seriously.
Really?
Yeah,
because
seriously.
we use red number 40.
Yeah. Chemical schlock.
Yeah, chemical,
Disgusting
sugar,
chemical
processed.
schlock. I was reading this
I'm like,
morning.
yeah, we are still consuming it. Oh, we're
Right.
so smart. Yeah.
Our average
Yeah.
life expectancy here is regressing now because
Oh, yeah.
people aren't surviving middle age between suicide, OxyContin, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marriage.
Yeah.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. Fucking Fruit Loops.
thought that was
everywhere you
marriage.
look.
Processed pork, beef. Yeah.
You know what
Not
else I
having enough
like?
sex.
And I'm a-okay with intelligent people having fucking guns. Like if you're well trained, if you're smart, you know where to point it, you're not going to light up a shopping mall, have a fucking gun.
Yeah.
I really don't care. But you talk to these people and it's like all or nothing, right? It's like, oh, you're going to ban all the guns or everybody needs a fucking gun. We're only safe. Everybody has a pile of fucking guns. So I talk to these fucking people and I'm like, buddy, 40,000 people a year are dying from gunshot wounds. What are we going to do about that? And yeah, but 25,000 of those people are killing themselves, as if this makes it okay. And
So
I've
that
had-
should make it all right according to
Right.
their
I've
logic.
had this conversation 50 fucking times.
I think it's probably easier to pull a trigger than like stab yourself with a knife. You know, like, it just like, makes it a little easier to do it. So
Yeah.
why are we even giving them that?
I know why. That's
As a gun owner,
That's
first
sad.
off, it's like because
again stupidity.
Yeah.
I can't control what other people do in their houses, and stupid people are gonna own guns.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
I
more
went,
than one.
When my
Yeah,
as my
that's
kids
what's
were growing
bad.
Up, I went and got they're these facsimile guns. They have the same weight, the same look. They're made out. They're actually made out of old tires.
Yeah.
And they have an alarm on them, so I would set it around, and when the kids picked it up, it alarms, and then it was almost like training a dog.
Right.
And then one of my kids went to a friend's house, and he calls and asks if he wants to be picked up. And I'm like, what's up? And he's like, they got guns laying on the table.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
and I get there.
Gotta go.
And
Yeah, I'm like, all right, I'll be there.
And the guy had, he had his guns out. He had several of them out on the kitchen table. He was cleaning them. He went and answered the phone and sat on the couch, fell asleep.
Oh God,
And
so
I'm like,
so
that
dangerous.
right there could have
Yeah.
it could have ended badly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
could
Again,
have ended so badly.
I can't control what other people do in their homes, but I
Yeah.
can control how my fucking kid responds to it.
Right.
Yeah.
My kids know how to shoot. I took as soon as they were old enough to, actually take the buck of like a shotgun or a rifle, without tearing their arm off.
Right.
I showed them how to shoot. I showed them the safety. I showed them not just how to shoot and the safety of the gun, but I showed them the responsibility of cleaning before and after. This way,
Responsibility of owning a gun.
that's
Right.
there
Yeah.
is, and
Not
I am
everyone
full,
does that.
I am fully
Yeah.
for my Second Amendment.
Yeah.
I am not giving up my guns. I will give up the ammo, but you're not going to like the way you're going to get it. But I don't think that, a lot of guys that I talked to in the military after the October 1st shooting, bump stocks, destroy your fucking guns.
Right.
It's not designed to be a fully automatic weapon. Some of the I don't think anybody needs to have a 100-round magazine.
Yeah. No.
I mean,
Yeah.
None of that.
oh, I'm hunting elk, and
Yeah.
I have a
Just made into Swiss
203
cheese.
grenade
Yeah.
launcher.
And they're
and-
flanking his position.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not even
Oh,
Swiss cheese.
I'm all for people owning
no.
guns,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
there has to
Not
be
to that extreme.
when the forefathers made the Second Amendment, I don't think they had high capacity magazines
Right.
Yeah.
involved.
No.
But
Don't think they quite imagine
I mean-
what happens today.
and similar to what we were saying earlier about the fact you can park in McDonald's and sell guns right out of your trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, let's say you registered that gun with the police or whoever. You sell it. You register the sell, but you don't register who you sold it to,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
or you don't register the sell at all.
Right.
Somebody goes in and shoots up a school or a grocery store. When they run the numbers on that gun, it's coming back to you.
Yeah.
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 And
that's true.
granted, you might not
Consequences.
be busted for the actual shooting, but you will have liability in
Yeah.
regards to
Yeah.
civil suits.
Yeah.
And
I think
you're done.
I think
Yeah.
every gun owner should be held accountable for every bullet that leaves that weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems fucking fair to me. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You own
You
that.
know.
You should be responsible for
We,
how that. Yeah.
because I do a lot of the extent of my military now is I do a lot of the pre-deployments and post-deployments, things like that. We had a kid that came through the pre-deployment line and he was all talking all kind. Yeah, I can't wait to get over there. I'm like,
It's like a video game. Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm like,
you have no
no.
clue what
Yeah.
the fuck you're going into.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm good, man. I'm bomb ass at fucking
Yeah.
at Battlefield. I'm like, this isn't a video game.
That
you
right
idiot."
there is your problem.
Yeah.
That right there is your
And
problem.
I told the
Yeah.
I told the sergeant,
Yeah.
I was like, you need to watch him.
oh yeah.
He came back. He had a 6-month deployment. He came back 4 months into it, and he
Real
came
quiet.
through. He came.
Yeah.
He came through the
Yeah.
the post deployment, the welcome home, and he's like, they kept shelling us. I'm
Yeah.
like,
He found it was very
How
different.
about that?
but we were in
Yeah.
the green zone. I'm like, do you know what the green zone is?
Or don't care.
It's just the safest part of the forward
Yeah.
operating
Right.
procedures
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Right.
They
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
care at all.
It was
Yeah.
like,
That's a cold, hard reality.
but he and
Surprise.
I called
real
the-
life
I called
war
the mental
sucks.
health officer and was like, you might want to get over here.
Yeah.
And
He needs
he
some
was completely
counseling.
fucked.
Yeah.
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 Because he got it in his head that it was a video game, or
Yeah.
I can tell you, you fire your weapon, it is kill or be killed if you're in an actual firefight.
Yeah.
But unless you're a complete psychopath, you take a life. There's nothing that can replace that inside of you.
Right.
It will remove something permanently.
Yeah.
Every face,
Just being in war would change
every
you.
face is with you permanently.
Yeah. I'm sure.
I thought I wanted to be a sniper. I wanted to run recon, and I got the option to do that. I got the chance to do that. Worst fucking
out
decision I
how
ever
real.
fucking made.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, I'm good with going back to.
Yeah.
Don't get me
How
wrong. I
real
do
it
enjoy
is.
being a corpsman. I don't mind blowing shit up.
Yeah.
I'll put you back together, as long as I can. But yeah, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
doing that, I was like, yeah, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
War sucks.
I
Fuck
don't
more.
want the wrestling fans with their thumbs on the nuclear button.
No.
You know, like, I don't-
No.
And I feel like that's
He
a
sets his coffee down on the wrong button.
yeah.
Oh, I know.
I-
Seriously.
Don't need that.
I feel like being sensible about who we shoot is actually very respectful of our troops.
Yeah.
Like maybe we didn't need to blow up Iraq for a decade. Maybe if Osama bin Laden was in Pakistan, maybe we could have done something different in Afghanistan. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
yeah.
You realize
I know.
we have a history of we arm the people that we fight the decade
oh
later.
yeah,
We're
of
stupid
course.
like that.
Like
Yeah.
the Iraqis.
Yeah.
And the Afghan, of course.
We don't have a good
Osama
history
bin
with that.
Laden was our dude.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
Afghan
Oh, yeah.
was fighting Russia.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
that's
And when we didn't need
dumb.
him, we sent him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I
Should have more
I was
sex.
Cool when he got killed. He
Yeah.
was an asshole.
Sure.
And I'll admit, when we fucking hung Saddam Hussein, because we're out $1 trillion at that point. We've
Yeah.
been at war for like
Just
8
$1
years
trillion.
or whatever. So when they finally hung the guy, I was pretty happy because it's not like I live in a fantasy land where Saddam Hussein's a nice guy and the Middle East is full of nice people that all want the best for us. Like I fucking get it, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like maybe we should use caution before we do these things.
Right.
Like maybe we should fucking
Just,
think
yeah,
about it.
a
you know?
pause.
It's like the gun thing. It's like So I moved to Detroit.
Where you need a
and
gun.
Within 48 hours, I was armed to the fucking teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that city, yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
cops were like, get a gun.
Yep.
They just told me as soon as I got there. They're like, get a gun.
Yeah.
Come to the station. We'll get you your concealed carry permit. We'll show you how to use it. Dude's like, get a Glock just like mine. That's what I
There
got.
you go.
Got a compact 40. You know what I mean?
I got the Glock 21.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's customized.
Yeah.
It's got dual springs that are dual tungsten springs
Yeah.
and a tungsten firing pin. So when you fire it, the kick is like it's barely even a 9mm kick. Because a 45 kicks like a
Nice.
mule.
Yeah.
But it
yeah.
has the stopping power.
Yeah.
I mean, I carry vest in my fucking car
Yeah.
Right.
because
Yeah.
this is Vegas.
So, I get my training from the cops. I get my concealed carry permit. It took a couple months to get the permit, but I mean, Michigan, like here, has pretty liberal laws on where you
Yeah.
can carry this shit. And, and it was good. And I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I don't see too many guys with concealed carry permits lighting up the shopping mall. You know what I
No.
mean?
Yeah.
So it seems like we already have, like these guys that have class 3 permits, they don't shoot up shopping malls. The guys with concealed carry permits, they don't shoot up fucking shopping malls. And people say, oh yeah, what the criminals don't care. Well, yeah, then we don't get them. So if you don't have your little permit and you have a fucking gun, well, now you're in deep shit.
Yeah.
Daddy takes the toys away.
Yep.
And because a few years back, we had those 2 officers that were killed at CC's Pizza. And then the 2 went over to the Walmart, and when that happened, the first thing when I went through because I had to go through the concealed weapons permit class here. Nevada is one of those states where it doesn't matter where you got licensed, you got to do it here.
Do it again
Right.
here in Nevada.
But the first words out of his mouth, if you're not 360-degree aware, do not draw your weapon.
Yeah.
And that was what happened
Yep.
at the Walmart.
Yep.
The guy saw the one guy walking in with a gun, and he drew down, not realizing that the girl was with him,
Yep.
and she shot his ass.
Yeah. Well,
Reading just
and that's
feel
the
it.
other thing. All these guys think it's like Charles Bronson. It's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be you squared off with this guy and whoever kills first. No,
No,
because he's got
no.
a buddy there. He has a buddy
Yeah.
behind you. You don't know which of them actually has the gun.
Yeah.
And
Until
not
it's
only
too
that,
late.
but
Until
look,
it's
look
too
at
late.
drive-bys.
Yep.
Yeah,
Drive-bys
of course.
very rarely hit their target, but
Oh.
wipe out
Right.
everyone
yeah,
else.
Yeah.
of
Right.
course.
All the collateral
Yeah.
damage.
Once
and
you
all
you cannot call the bullet and say, "Hey, can you come
Yeah.
back, please?"
Yeah.
Once
Oh,
it's
let's
out
have
of
a
that chamber-
redo.
And
We hit the
you
wrong
know,
target. Oops. Let's try that again.
I tell you what, there
Reset.
was a
No.
there was a
Unfortunately
guy.
not.
He came in to shoot up a restaurant. 2 concealed carry permit holders gunned him down in the parking lot, probably saved like 20 people.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And the New York Times, which I read, because I'm obviously
You're edumacated.
a leftist. Yeah, I'm educated.
Good job.
So the New York Times
Well
is
done.
writing about everything that could have gone wrong because the cop. I'm like, no, fucking shoot him again.
Yeah.
Keep shooting him, guys.
Yeah.
Like, thank you. Thank
Everything
you
that
for
went
fucking
wrong, that could have gone wrong, no, it went right because they saved 20 people at least.
Yeah.
So
Praise, yeah, good job.
I think there are common sense solutions here, like those cops in Texas that got pinned
Yeah.
down by a sniper.
Yeah.
And they strapped a bomb to a robot. And people bitched about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
People will
I thought-
find
I thought it was
anything
fucking
to
brilliant.
bitch at. I thought that's
like,
a great idea. Yeah.
I would have given him a bazooka.
We did.
Yeah.
We did something
Here you go,
similar to
robot.
that in Afghanistan.
Cody,
Yeah.
boom.
We actually
That's a great idea.
one of the
Why-
guys
yeah.
had their RC
Nothing wrong
car
with
in
it.
the back because
Sure.
Yeah.
when we have downtime, we have an RC car that we race around. But we pulled a fucking Call of Duty. We strapped
Yeah.
C4 to that thing, and
Why not?
Yeah.
It's a great
Right.
idea.
Sure beats
granted,
getting shot.
We didn't
Exactly.
we only got it about maybe halfway to where the sniper was, but when we detonated it, it threw shit up in the air that gave us time to get the fuck away.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's close enough.
The, video game, it doesn't just race around free willy till you get to your target. The weight
Yeah.
of the C4 will fucking bog it down.
Right.
But that was
Real life note in
theory
real
was
life.
we need some because we didn't have any smoke grenades left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
been under fire for probably close to 12 hours,
Wow.
and so
Hey, that was a
Yeah.
creative solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean,
he was pissed because he actually asked the military to reimburse him for that,
Whoopsie.
and he got
Yeah.
chastised for taking it in the field.
Yeah.
Denied.
Yeah.
Not
Luckily
only
he
did I,
had it.
but he got in trouble.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be an idiot to use common sense solutions. You know what I mean? Like you
We should
d-
bring
like,
back common sense.
Yeah, like you
Right.
don't have
Common
to.
Right.
sense.
Common sense is the flower that grows in no one's garden.
I know,
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, it's
We need
amazing.
to cultivate it back again. Come
We
on,
do.
common
We
sense.
really do.
We
Bring
need to
back
find
common
those seed
sense.
packets. They're in
I know.
Australia.
Hey, let's sow some common
Yeah.
sense here. Here you go.
I mean,
Have
on
some seeds in your
on
garden.
one
We need
hand,
it.
I don't think we should have invaded Iraq. On the other hand, well, if we're there and people are shooting at us, fuck it, shoot them. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Like
Yeah.
you have an obligation to protect yourself. You're doing your job, like we told them to go.
Exactly.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
Yeah.
When I was
Yep.
there, the rules of engagement were if the direct fire, in other words, if you didn't move your head in order to avoid the bullet,
Yeah.
you weren't allowed to fire back.
Wow.
Oh,
That was how
jeez.
tight they had our row.
Wow.
And
No
it was
one to
like,
duck.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have had your head up in the first place.
Okay. My neck is only so high anyway.
I'm in the back of a fucking Humvee
Yeah.
Yeah.
on a turret. All right,
Yeah.
there's no place for me to
Yeah.
fucking duck.
Yeah.
Which I only did that a couple times just so I could say I did it.
Like, done, enough said.
I'm the corpsman. If I'm dead, I'm not going to
My
be any
job's
good to
now-
anybody.
It's
Down below.
it's very similar. It's similar to the homeless problem. These problems are all very similar. Like I think in the wealthiest nation
Common
in the
sense.
world,
Yeah.
there's no excuse for having people sitting out on the streets, peeing everywhere, whatever. Most of them are mentally unhealthy. They need
Exactly.
medical help, right?
Yeah.
So on one hand, there's that. On the other hand, I got a guy saying, "Suck my dick, I'll kill you,"
Yeah.
while I'm trying to walk my dog. You know what I mean?
Ugh, yeah.
So the two things need to happen here. Number one, we need to stop putting people in these circumstances. But then on
Yeah.
the other hand, we need to do something about these people out here doing this crazy stuff. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it's
Well, it's like a lot of the vets
I mean, the
that
root
are,
of the
that
problem,
are
not
homeless,
just taking
Right.
care of the symptoms.
A lot of the vets that
Mental
are homeless
health.
are there because they want to be.
Because,
Just
Just
yeah,
the fact
we
that
don't
you
take
can't
care
take
of our vets.
You can't take anything else from them.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
sad.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Problem that.
I
Somehow
stopped
needs to be
going to
remedied.
funerals because I just couldn't deal with this shit
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet.
But the suicide rate for veterans is skyrocketing,
Yep.
and it's literally a steady increase year after year. When I got back from my last deployment, they gave me what is called the post-combat cocktail. It's like a multitude of antidepressants, muscle relaxants, antipsychotics.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And
Not
you
a-
as an antipsychotic,
not a happy combination.
and just one dose, and you
Can get
could end
fucked
up.
up.
You can
Oh,
end
yeah.
up going off the deep end.
Yeah.
Right.
Similar to antidepressants.
Yeah.
So I ended up I paid out of pocket for my own therapy to get
Yeah.
off of this shit. But there's guys that basically lobotomizes them, and you got the human factor. They skip a dose, or they're just not feeling like refilling their prescription. They miss that antipsychotic, and next thing you know, they're either shooting up their house,
Yep.
Yeah.
or they're shooting themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And nothing is being done about it.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah.
we definitely need to do more.
Do more for the vets. Bring back more common sense.
Yeah.
Have
Then,
more
then when you
sex.
go to the crazy
More
NRA
weed.
guy and you're like, well, don't you support the troops? Well, of course I support troops. I'm patriot. Well, they're among those 25,000 people that are blowing their brains out every year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
They don't like
Well,
to
you're
see
a
that
libtard.
fact.
You know.
And they change the subject.
Yeah.
Quickly.
And
Yeah.
to change the subject on a more positive note,
Yes.
use that more common sense.
More sex.
Yeah, have more,
More
sex,
sex.
More
and
sex.
have more times to go party.
Yeah.
Karaoke XXX, December 9th at Jackpot Bar and Grill.
Don't
Have
fuck
fun.
walruses. Have
Don't
sex, not with
fuck
walruses.
Yeah.
Unless it's a walrus, a person in a walrus costume.
God, some of them are
then
attractive.
Feel free. The little tickly mustache there.
That's not the mustache ride I'm looking for.
Hey, it might be someone's fetish. You never know. But Jackpot Bar and Grill, December 9th, starts at 9 p.m. Lots of fun. Sing a Christmas song or not.
Is
just
it?
whatever.
It's Christmas theme, right?
Yep.
It's Christmas themed.
Come get a
so-
present from Naughty Santa.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The Santa will be there giving out presents.
I'm excited for this.
So it'll be fun. 9
excited.
p.m. Jackpot Bar and Grill, 4360 South Decatur Boulevard.
And then Tuesday.
Have fun. And then every Tuesday, check out Phoenix Bar and Lounge. I always mix up the words. But that's when Inyanka Vergon, our lovely cosplay drag queen, hosts Gamers Night with Las Vegas Gamers, Trivia Night, and Underwear Night. And she has raffles throughout, so feel free. Come join it.
It's the only, as she put it, it's the only queer bar in Vegas
That allows
the
women and men
to
to
participate
participate.
in Underwear Night.
Yes.
So you strip down your
Because
underwear,
you get raffle tickets.
whether it's your tops, your bottoms, or both.
Yes.
And then for $5, you drink as much as you want.
Wow.
9 p.m.
all,
to
domestic and
like
well.
1 p.m.
So it's like being at my house, but with other people.
Yeah, and you can win prizes.
Amazing.
You can win
I love it.
prizes. I know.
And you get to win
And
prizes.
you can see a drag show.
Can I do shout outs?
Yeah.
They're so geeky. Okay.
Okay, do shout outs.
Shout out to all my friends at Curse Sands, the best Conan Exile server on the planet. And shout out to Test Alliance. Ree! Okay, I'm done. How geeky is that?
Well, fine. I get to do a shout out to all the
Sure.
all the KSK commandos on the Xbox. That way, that's my clan.
Ah,
We get out there and we blow shit up together.
good for you.
Awesome.
Good for you.
Having kids and having video games works out really well.
Playing together, you
Because
can
it's
shoot
the
your kids
only
on the
place
video
where you can
games.
shoot your kids in the face.
Oh.
Oh my
In
god.
the video game. In the video game.
My kids annoy me.
It
Hey,
gets
let's jump
loud,
online.
yes.
And I usually do. I run recon because I'm really good at it, and I do. I find them and I snipe them and I shoot them in the face. They're like, knock that off. I'm like, don't fucking annoy me.
Hey, it's all good.
I had
It's all
to
fun and
stop.
games.
I had to stop because my girlfriend came home one day, and I'm on the headset just screaming.
Oh gosh.
Like,
I
'cause
can,
they're
imagine.
fucking up, you know what I mean? And the voice comes back, it's like, sorry, mister. I'm like, oh my God.
That little kid's voice. Sorry, mister.
Our clan.
Yeah,
There's a,
that sounds right away. Oh,
Our clan.
that was a little
Everyone
kid.
has to
Sorry.
be 21 and over,
Oops.
and
Right.
most everybody is people that I served with and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, good
yeah.
shout out.
we do enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's go shit our kids.
Good
Hey,
for you.
I'm gonna give a shout out.
Good for you.
Find my videos on MiniVids and follow me on Twitter, Julie Rocket XXX.
Oh.
Woo.
Well,
I got lots of fetish
I think somebody else needs to do a
Ruh-roh.
shout out then.
And I'm going right to her, Sammy.
You can find everything online for me at followsammy.com.
Yay! And how do you spell Sammy? Just for everyone.
SAMMY.
Awesome.
Yes.
And yes, karaoke, Phoenix Tuesday nights with Inyanka Vergon. And you can catch all of our previous episodes on SoundCloud and check out our playlist on Spotify, which we're going to have you two add a song to our Rocket XXX Radio Spotify playlist because all of our guests get to add a song, no matter what genre. It can be rock, opera,
Rock opera.
rock opera. It could be that. It could be rap,
Repo.
whatever. Yeah. I was thinking of Anna and the
Repo.
Apocalypse.
Wow.
Yes, Repo. And Anne in the Apocalypse, if you haven't seen that, it's one of my favorite. It's a Christmas crispy. Some of the characters are crispy.
She didn't open those, did she?
No, I'm
Nope.
thinking about them though.
Not yet.
It's a Christmas zombie musical.
Wow.
All in one. I
Wow.
know. I was like, so it's awesome.
It's
I
only
like
got
it.
it's only
quite
got
catchy lyrics.
2 genres that
Why
I can
am I
tolerate.
turning red?
I don't know.
I'm like bright red, aren't I? I'm
I
like,
don't
No,
see you as bright
you're not
red.
red at all. He's colorblind. He doesn't know what he's seeing.
Okay,
Yep.
no worries.
All right, pick your favorite song, babe.
Alrighty.
oh, my favorite song?
See if you can. I know. Put you on the spot.
Oh my God. Runestone to My Memory by Amon Amarth.
All right.
Wow.
Might have to repeat it because I was making noise over that.
Runestone to My Memory by Amon Amarth.
Ooh. Sounds good. He's searching for it now.
It's not as easygoing as say like R. Kelly.
Well, I was really worried.
That
he was
came up a
gonna
lot
choose
in
R. Kelly,
conversation.
yeah.
They're a little indecent.
Somebody's been spending a little too much time on Netflix lately.
Yeah, I think so. A little too much. Take the remote away.
Yeah.
Runestone to My Memory.
Runestone to my memory. At least it's not brimstone.
What was the name of the song?
Runestone to My Memory.
Amon Amarth.
Yes.
There we go.
All right.
And I do have it.
They're
It's in my calendar.
they're
right.
very cerebral, very upbeat.
Yes. Yes, they are.
It sounds upbeat with that title like that. Woo.
And what song does she want?
Oh, and I get a song too.
Yes, you get
Oh.
a song too.
She wants Cry of the Blackbirds by Amon Amarth.
Yeah, right. Do you have Nympho by Borgar on there yet? I almost feel like you must.
I know, that sounds kind of familiar. But it might be another song called Nympho. because
Just in case you
That's
don't.
a great. Just in case, we can add it on there. And thank you for playing Porn the Game.
Yes.
That was quite fun, and you did quite well. That was a great round of Porn the Game. And maybe sometime play the drinking version, because
I'm
you can
just-
get quite fucked up when you play the
is
drinking
Nympho
version.
by
Borgorn. I don't know if I said it. Borgorn? Borgorn.
Gore.
Yeah, there
you go.
There we go.
That's it.
So is Hans going to be at the next one? I feel like he and I have a lot of interests in common.
We could work something out. I don't think it's going to be at the next show, but we could, work on it.
Because if Hans is going to be at the next one, we're going to do Haas.
The Rammstein's already on there several times.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
We have other people who share the same musical tastes.
Was it?
Quite.
I have the Rammstein, Golden Shower.
Golden Shower.
There you go.
What Kai put on there? I'm
Yes.
sure he put several songs by
Yeah.
Rammstein
Oh
on
yeah,
there.
yes.
I think the whole album is already on there because several people have requested that. It's quite fascinating.
Yeah, because Kai was kind of upset because I had tickets to the concert when they came through here this last time because I know Till, and so I got free tickets, free backstage passes. I couldn't go, so a friend of mine. A friend of mine is a big fan. His wife is a huge fan. She came back from her deployment. She was here for 4 days.
You gave her the
So I
tickets.
gave her the tickets.
That was very nice.
So
My
that- I
God.
was like,
Karma points for you.
We talked about
Bravo.
all these big problems, and the thing that's affecting me the most right now is that I didn't get those
that.
tickets.
Of all the problems in the world,
every time they
that's
come
the one you
through, I get
focus
free
on.
tickets. So
Maybe next time,
You better start a budding friendship.
I know. What's the bromance going on
Back
here?
up a little bit.
Look your little heart. Oh.
is he gonna dress like a walrus?
I think he'll do just about anything, you know?
Oh.
I mean,
Up in the ante.
Could get
Rammstein tickets are on.
Better go through the sponsors real quick.
Quick shout out to our sponsors, DemonSeedRadio.com. It's coming to you live, and they have great shows to show you on, to listen to for your listening pleasure. And Rocket Triplex Radio again. Catch all our previous episodes on SoundCloud. And if you want to catch our YouTube, youtube.com/lowercase c/Rocket XXX Radio and xtaxpros.com. If you need help with money, financial questions, check out Mike and his team at xtaxpros.com. And then spunklube.com for whatever your pleasure may be, walrus, cosplay, or dildo. Spunklube.com has got you covered and slips right on in. And after that, you're going to work up an appetite at Jessie Rae's Barbecue. Come on down to Jessie Rae's Barbecue, where the meat just falls right off into your mouth.
Hot and fresh from the kitchen.
Yes, hot and fresh. It's all about the butt. And then, of course, you have a sweet crave for Pink Box Donuts. 3 convenient locations all around Las Vegas Valley, open 24 hours. And then after that, you're going to work up some calories, work them off at the Green Door Las Vegas. Swingers Club, Social Club, whatever your fantasy may entail, talk to the staff at the Green Door, and you may have some fun bringing your naughty fantasies to life.
Oh my.
I know, it's great.
Oh my. What are you doing with my wife?
Oh, only what you asked for.
What are you doing with my wife? Shut up.
Consent.
Han says shut up.
Whoopsh. Get that cat o' nine tails going. Whoopsh. I love the sound of that.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, till next time.
All right.